Oh, we're live.
We are live.
We're live. Okay. I was like, well, we did not discuss if you were playing a song or not. So I didn't.
Whoops. No, I'm not playing a song tonight. How is everyone tonight? And Crazy Daisy, I did read your message. Thank you. You're gonna love it. It's beautiful. Hey everyone. Hey Eric.
Hey.
Dale.
Hold on. I'm
Blank.
pulling.
Sin Mystic.
Naked.
Debbie. Christina. Pickle. Love Shack Sarah. All right. So, hey, Mr. D, who likes to retract all his comments. How are you? Hi, Clancy.
I can't see the chat yet, y'all. I don't know
Mr.
what the
D does.
heck.
Mr. D likes to be here, but then he doesn't want to appear on the replay.
Yeah. I don't want anybody to know I was there.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hi, Deb
Hey,
and and hey.
retracted it.
Yes, everybody
Hey,
become
Blake.
a member. Become a member if you want to, be a part of the elite group who gets to have Google Meets and we all get to chit chat. Randi does it too. She does it. Sometimes we do it together, but she might do it on one night. I might do it on another night. We have fun in there, and you get fun emojis, and you get to be part of, our little inner circle of, when we're going to do this or that, and mainly that would be our podcast. We're getting around to it. We are.
Yeah.
We really
We
are.
are.
We are.
We bought notebooks. So
Yeah. We have notebooks. Yes, we do. We have notebooks. We have banners. We have all kinds of stuff. Welcome back, Kimberly, to the Lawn Chair Mafia. Hey, Susan. Yay.
and yay.
G-Rod. More than enough.
Terry and Monica, let me tell you something. You was on my mind today. That lounger that you got for Doug before he was born. Debbie, welcome back to the Lawn Chair Mafia.
Welcome back. Hi, Cheryl. Sandy La.
Let me just say it's really getting used. Like my other daughter's using it for her baby now, and then we're gonna use it for the other new baby. So you have been a blessing. Just
so many babies.
So many. It's just all of a sudden it's like, hey, you want let's make a ball team. Let's
like 2 years ago, Randi had no idea that she was going to be a grandma, and now look at her.
Yeah, I mean, I used to come on here and say, I just want grandkids.
Yep, you did, and you got your wish.
Oh boy, be careful what you wish for.
That's right.
Oh yeah, we don't just talk about YouTube on Google Meets. I was going to do one.
We talk about a lot of stuff. We talk about a lot of different stuff. Hello, Cool Gamer, Deborah Ann, Suzanne.
Wait, I was going to do one tonight, and then it is fun. Then you decide to go live, so maybe tomorrow night I can do it before Jen's live or something. Because I really enjoy it.
We could fit it in somewhere.
Yeah, and if we can't, maybe. Oh, go ahead. I was just gonna say maybe if we can't, maybe we can do a voice chat in Discord or something like that. Because I think everybody here is in my Discord. If not, I can drop the link and people can come on over and join it, or whatever. But I just really enjoy it.
Yeah, I do too. I've always loved it because a lot of times you don't get to, you get to chat in the side chat with people that you've known for a really long time, but you don't, you don't get to hear their voice. And not that you have to get on mic, and you certainly don't have to get on camera. Nobody does. But some people, they might be busy doing something, so they can't actually talk, but there is a side chat in there in the Google Meet, and you can chat and you can raise your hand if you want someone to see, what you typed. Hi, yep, so what? So it's really fun.
It is. So, and it's just how we get to know each other. Like that's where like I say over when Lavender Sunday sent me that picture, it's about being it's a friendship circle that no one is above or below. We're all the same,
Right,
you know.
exactly. Exactly.
So,
And you get to hear people's voices, that you might never have got a chance to, actually talk to them one on one. And it's kind of been a fun thing to do.
yeah, there's a lady on here. And now I won't say her name because I don't know, if she would want me to or not. But has been here from ever since I have, and she doesn't come in chat hardly ever anymore. But we talked on the phone about 3 times, and all this time I had no idea that she had the best accent.
Oh, really?
She's from Canada, but she has the French.
Quebec?
Yeah,
Quebec?
and it's yes, and I'm just like, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me.
Yeah, well, we never know. Someone might come in, that comes in our side chat and they might be from the UK, so they have
Hmm.
a British accent. We don't know. Or they might be from Australia, they have an Australian accent. We won't know until, we get to talk to them.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes, it's more personal and fun getting to know people, you're right?
Raise your
Because
hand if I has your phone number. Believe it or not, Kimberly, it's not that many anymore. I used to do it a lot, but now I'm just so
yeah,
I
we
hate
gave
how
her a limit. We gave her a limit that
yeah.
we had to
Yeah,
control her.
Daria does have my phone, but I have hers too though. So, she's like,
Uh,
me.
Little Miss Shut the Fuck, my Valley Girl California accent. And yes, there could be some Valley Girl accents that pop in there. You never know.
Never know.
Just never know. So
Right?
before we, get into the topic tonight, so this place is crazy, don't you think?
Love you too. This place
Love you
is
too, Jenny.
I this I don't even know what to say about this place, to be honest. It's not I don't even recognize it anymore.
Well, I did hear your live stream this morning. I wasn't there for the actual live, but um I listened to it. So, you talked about something which is kind of important, right? The original drama community, just for the record, we didn't, you know, go digging up people's information and, let's just say this. Michelle is the type of person that she does enough right here and says enough wacky things and does enough wacky things that there's a lot to work with right here. I feel
Yeah.
like there's no reason to have to go digging up her real life information and use that against her. The original so when people say, "Well, we're in the drama community," well, no, the original drama community doesn't do that. You just
No, no,
don't.
no, we don't do that. We don't go digging around for your personal information. Um I don't we don't care about it. We try to leave it on YouTube. We don't
Yeah.
involve, you know, there's been stop coming to your chat. Oh, that I gotta stop coming to your chats on edibles. I love you coming in my chat, Daria. Um, yes, you are Debbie, just Debbie. I backed away for a long time because this place had changed. Deb, that's why,
Yeah.
we just keep it smaller. Who's Dumpy Dump? Good question, Andy. Well,
Good.
guess who Dumpy Dump is? The
If
scoop.
you, yeah, I was going to say, if you know who Dumpy Dump is, and let me just say that name is a name that was used back then. Her name is Karina, and there's a long story, to it. And I think what happened was accidentally she revealed her identity when she went up on Science Girl's panel. I think she went under the account The Scoop,
Yeah.
which, she kind of outed herself, and it's whatever. You know what I mean? She was there. I don't know how long. Well, how long has she had that channel? Because in the live stream we're going to play, This is from 2 years ago, from 2020. So
I just kinda hope it's my internet,
huh?
lets me hear it. I just hope my internet lets me hear it because sometimes when we share stuff, I can't hear it, and I'm gonna be
Oh, okay. Okay. Well,
so mad if
try
I
it
can't
out.
hear it.
We'll try it
But
out.
yes, I
So
didn't even think of it till just now. But
it
yeah,
was
so back in 2020, you're not even giving like a synopsis or anything. You're just like,
no.
"No, no,
I'm
no."
going. No, no, no. Okay. So you give a synopsis then.
Oh, well, I don't really remember what happened. We were on panel. We were on panel, and apparently Karina came up. Who played the phone call?
Okay. So that's where I'm a little fuzzy. So there, we
Oh,
didn't play the phone call on that live stream, but there was a phone call.
oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
we
Okay,
didn't play
never
that.
mind.
Yeah, we didn't have that,
It don't
but we did talk about it a little bit, and I am a little fuzzy on it. There was a phone call that Makeup Mobster, Tiffany, and Karina were on, and it had to do with. We're going to go back. It had to do with a phone call to the police about Brian St. John, and CPS got involved, and it was a very, very strong
matter.
accusation that something was going on in his house. And I don't even want to use the words, but I think people know what I mean. Do they?
Yes, it was a strong accusation that a lot of people got blamed for, but especially at the time, Fudd, and then
Yes.
Fudd and Dumpy Dump. From what I remember, they got really close for a while.
Yeah, they were close. In fact, Fod did come up on the panel back then, and even what was going on around that time, also, which was kind of harsh and bad. That those comments that were left by that Hay account, and then the whole mommy rambling thing with
Mhm.
Starlight. So there was a lot of heated people in the side chat. You know what I mean? Like Starlight was upset. Everybody was upset. So there was a lot to take in. So when I went back to listen to this, I was like, oh my God. But I do want to say, just for the record, um, okay, so before I knew that Karina was uh, the scoop, I was in Science Girl's side chat, and she, added me and said, "I'm really sorry for the loss of your mother," and all that. So, and let me just say this too: the scoop didn't always have, she did some videos about me that were not favorable. Let's just say that. But and I knew that, but I still, of course, if someone's going to say that to me, I'm going to thank them. And I do want to say that because someone did something 2 years ago doesn't mean that they're the same person today. That's
Well,
yet to be
Rabbit Dog.
determined. Hi,
Right.
Rat Dog.
And here's what I'm a little fed up with. Um, because from what okay, so, and I'm not sure where I stand with the scoop because one day she would like me and then the next day she wouldn't like me. So I don't know where we stand. Okay. But I will say, that last night I heard an apology, not to me, not that I'm not even saying that she owes me one because I don't feel like she does. Maybe after I hear this stream and it brings back the memories, I don't know. But people on here are so quick to want forgiveness for stuff and they get it and then they don't give it to others. And I hate that. I think that sets me off so quick. I know that I've had to apologize to people and some have accepted it, some haven't. And this is just a vague statement. Take it however you want it. I'm just putting it out there. But to people that they've been shown quite a bit of grace on here, they don't seem to be given grace. Is what I see that a lot on here, and I do wish that would change. And this has zero to do with Diane, honestly. It has everything to do with a lot of other situations, and we can include whatever. But I'm just saying, when you can forgive, do it often and do it quick because there's no reason not to.
See, and right about now, I know Brian's not happy uh, because he was also on the panel 2 years ago because the call was made on him. And by the way, just for the record, by me going back and listening, everybody stuck up for him, like including me. I stuck up for him and I said, it's wrong, it's wrong, it's wrong, it's wrong, it's wrong. And I also said what Fod did was wrong, 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 wrong.
Yes.
But when you're trying to defend something, um, then all stupid little stuff comes in, and that's what really I think that's what really bothered Randy and I that night because I don't think I think if Karina would have came up and explained what happened and said, I'm really sorry that I did this. It went in a bad direction. It ended up going in a really bad direction to the point where Fod got off the stream and went live on their own because there were lots of accusations of, and things brought up about, Randy and Fod. And it was, it was a shit show. It turned into a shit show.
Really? From Dumpy Dump?
Oh, yeah. So it turned into a shit show. That's why I'm saying, I don't think a lot of people remember this. I certainly didn't remember everything until I went and listened to the live stream today. And the reason I did that, I'm going to be honest with you, is because Stephanie Brown left a comment. I got a notification that a comment was left on that stream. I probably never would have went there. It would have just like passed over my head. Because I am easy to forgive someone. If they say I'm sorry for something, I'll just move on. But when I went, the mistake was I went back and I listened to the things that she was saying to me and realizing at the time that she was digging up information. So not only was she, going real life on Bryan, she was going real life on me. She also made a threat in that call. She brought up Randi and going to visit her. So Randy's up there going, so when are you going to visit me? I mean, I think it's worth going back and listening to it because I want people to realize that was 2 years ago. We're here now. Do people still have bad feelings about what happened? Absolutely. And by the way, just for the fun of it, in the beginning of the live stream, before Randi popped up, um, I was live. Tiffany Marie was live. She was playing me, and then I was imitating her voice is to the best of my knowledge that I could do. I mean, it was whatever. But that's when Tiffany really first started coming at me and making threats to me about what. And that was in 2020. So it goes back a long way. It's just she doesn't like to be called out. And I think the fact that that call got out, and I don't remember how the call got out. That's one thing that I'm still not clear on. If anybody remembers the call,
I thought, let me think. Dumpy Dump gave it to Mandy
and I
Bell.
think it was a Google call. I don't even think it was a real phone call. I think it was a Google call. I don't remember that part. I don't remember. Hi
Okay.
Uber. Hi Lavina. Uh, Stephanie, do you remember? Does anybody remember how that call got out between Karina, uh, Makeup Mobster, and Tiffany Marie? Does anybody remember? I'm sure Makeup Mobster would remember. I just don't remember. But somehow we got the call, and we must have at some point played it, and
We
that's where we started having some problems. Uh,
Yeah, well, that it shocked me that I was being discussed like on people's off time, with people that I didn't think about ever.
right, exactly, and that's really what Rel played it too. But yeah, but how did it get out? Like I don't know. I mean, I really don't remember, but I'm pretty sure we played it. I just don't know on what live stream we played it on. It wasn't on this one that we're gonna, go back over. Um, but it really got crazy. It really, really got crazy. Now like I said, Brian's upset because this person is back, and I feel like he feels like he was never, um, shown any. I don't know. I think he's looking for an apology. Probably he's looking for an apology for that phone call that was made to bring people to the house. And of course, I know how people feel about Bryan. because Bryan doxes people. But, you know, I don't know.
Okay. Brian, you suck for doxing people, but this shouldn't have been done to you. Now, let me ask this. I thought Brian and Dumpy Dump were good. I thought there was an apology made, but maybe I don't know. You know,
Well,
I
I don't think that I don't know if there was, because Bryan went live and he was upset. So, like I said, I don't know if that ever happened. I know it didn't happen on. I don't think she personally, on this live stream that we're going to listen to, apologized to him. He wasn't around, and I would, until much later. And by the time he came on the panel, she was gone already. So I don't know if that ever happened. I
and
never
I
agreed to
well,
any of it.
I never.
Yeah, no, none of you. If we go back into, like I said, when I listened to it and I was looking in the side chat, everybody was absolutely against
Oh,
what happened to Brian.
well, I think everybody tried to tell Brian it was Dumpy Dump, and he always wanted to think it was FOD. But I can't look if somebody called and made the accusations that was made on him. I don't know that I know that's one forgiveness. I don't know. Emerald Girl, that
Hi,
I
Emerald
forgive.
Girl. Yeah, I mean, it was crazy, but we're going to listen to it. Do you want to? Did we give enough background of what I think if we listen to it, you'll kind of get the gist of what was going on. It was bad, Jamie.
It
It was
was
really
bad,
bad.
bad. Super shitty stuff to many people are doing, getting kids involved. Right. Amen.
It was bad. It was really bad. So,
Yeah, we can just play it and surely speed it up though, because
yeah,
you know.
I'll speed it up. And I have to be on mute, right? When I'm playing this shit.
Um,
Otherwise, it echoes.
I
Because
don't
I
know if
because
you
I
show
want to
it.
be able to stop and comment.
Yeah. Oh, that sucks.
Does anybody know? Stephanie? Anybody? Do I have to mute when I'm playing, a video?
I think you
Well,
do have to mute, and then you're gonna have to, if you want to comment, you're gonna have to go over, and this is
all right. Well,
okay.
that's why, having you on here is good, because you can,
I got
whenever you want to interject, you can, and then I'll just go on mute. You know what I mean?
It's
You're going to
too
be
bad
quite
that
shocked. You're going to be quite shocked when you hear this, because Randi hasn't heard it yet.
I have no recollection of this.
She doesn't.
But we know that I have PTSD from 2020, so I'm just saying.
All right. So let me screen share this, and let's get into it.
Okay.
I'm going to mute myself so I don't forget.
You don't usually have to try it and see. I don't think you do, but sometimes you do get an echo. And so Kim Uber last night, Dumpy Dump came out as Dumpy Dump is the scoop, and Dumpy Dump called CPS on Brian, and Brian um went live today and talked about it. Diane said, I didn't see Brian's live, but I can imagine he's upset. I don't blame him for that. I would be.
In
But
the
yeah,
last
she.
couple months. So I would love to be here to clarify with you ladies, as adults, of course. Um, Full on drama knows, or also as Flynn, as I refer to him. I love you to death. And Randy, I have a lot of love for you and a lot of love for Diane. There was a lot of things that I did see that I didn't like.
Yeah, well,
So then you have to.
well, let me just reiterate the things that you didn't like and see. When you were under the Dumpy Dump account, you threatened
Okay.
me.
Yes, I did. And that I did, Miss Diane. I didn't think anything, did think differently of you until I got to liking you
Speed it up,
and
Diane.
liking you as an individual and seeing what you stood up for and the things that you were doing. Of course, there were things against Miss Laura that I didn't like. But then again, you and Laura have a history, and that's none of my business. But I'll be honest with you, my opinion of you changed with the way you were treating full-on drama because of Randi. And then you guys had basically both had blackmailed her, or not both. It wasn't you.
No, we didn't
Miss
blackmail
Diane.
anyone.
No,
I
it
never
wasn't me.
blackmailed anyone.
Okay, no, it wasn't you, Diane. I'll take that back. It was Randi who basically said, you have a couple of hours to take the channel down, or we will take you down. And I read the message, and I didn't like it because here's a great creative artist. Your material is great, Diane. I think you're very smart and talented. Same thing with you, Randi. Of course, I didn't have the same opinion about Miss Wendy, but that's fine with me. It's not that I dislike Miss Wendy. I don't. I did have problems at the time. You're absolutely right, Diane. But let's move forward. Those problems are past that. I'm no longer Dumpy Dump. I'm a normal human being. I have my own personal opinions. I'm a grown-ass woman adult. I can face what I did. You know, I can take accountability for what I did.
Let me ask you this, Kina. When are you coming to my door? When are you coming to my door?
She responded to you like that because she was defending me, and I pointed out, like, just like you and Randi and Wendy, you guys defend each other to the end. So it was along those lines. So, but yeah,
it was along
great
those
if
lines,
we could
Randi.
fast forward to like what recently happened. That would be great if we could talk about that.
Yeah, like when you called the top line Bryan.
Okay, let's not even discuss Bryan because this discussion is
No. I think it's important to discuss. Bryan.
It is, and it is, and we will get to that. But
right.
This right now, you have me come on your panel.
Mm-hmm.
So
you asked to come on my panel.
No. I never said that.
Oh, did you not say drop a link?
I picked up a link so I can discuss with you and with Miss Randi the misunderstandings of what was being said, and we can clarify that. And then if you'd like to move on to another topic, I'd be more than happy to. But I'm no one's child, Diane. Let's be honest. I look at you as an older, beautiful, respectable woman. I've seen pictures on you. I know you keep your body tight and all this other stuff, but I'm not going to sit here and want to insult you or go on your show and want to make a fool out of myself either. It's bad enough that this is already a shit show as it is, and I'm part of it. It's embarrassing. So let's just look at the way for where it is. And I'd like to address Randi because Randi's the one that's mad here, correct? So this wouldn't be the hold on. This wouldn't be the Diane. Hold on. It wouldn't be the Diane show. I'd like it to be the Randi show because Randi has a lot of questions towards me. She has every right to get every answer towards me. That I won't take away from Randi.
No, it's Diane's channel.
No. I mean, I'm new to all this, so I don't want to offend anybody. Well, let's just get the facts straight. When things were said, they were said out of anger because I was defending full-on drama. When they were said, so they just wouldn't happen. Yeah, Randi, did they call you Randude after they call you Randude? Yes, I did call you that. When there were things going on, yeah, I did that.
No, I mean that didn't bother me. But
okay,
but, do you not? Okay, and I'm cuttlefish. Me too. I'm talking about the Google Hangout that we listened to that was recorded that you were in.
Which one was it? Which one was it? The one that was not authorized by Makeup Mobster and Tiffany Marine?
Yeah, I don't think it was.
Okay, it was awful, and it was awful.
Yeah,
because here I am trying.
Hold on, everybody, 1 second. Is Randi talking right now?
She is.
Okay,
I know you have to go out and come back in.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Go ahead, Jen. I can hear Randi. Can you hear me, Miss Diane?
Yes.
Okay. And it's a pleasure meeting you, ladies. I'm sorry I had to be under this circumstance, but I figured I had to address what I had to address, and we can speak about the Bryan stuff. Absolutely, Diane. Absolutely.
Yeah, I do want to talk about that. I do want to talk about that.
Absolutely. We can talk about it.
You called the police on him, and I don't know what exactly you said because I didn't really, I don't know.
Well, everything is recorded. Everything is recorded on record. Everything. Listen, I'll explain to you. We'll get to that point because I would love to address the point. And do I have any regret in doing it? Absolutely.
Bryan is listening to this.
It's okay, and I welcome him and thank him for him to taking the time to want to listen to this. Bryan, I owe you an apology. I don't think you were ever mean to me or a bad father, but I will get to your point as soon as we can. I just want to ask a couple of them.
Hold on 1 second. What the fuck? You're gonna keep putting those. I swear, if you want to leave my membership, go ahead, but stop it.
Your membership? I didn't join your membership.
No, I'm talking to what the fork. If you want to leave my membership, exit out. Really?
I mean, yeah, really. Because I mean, one thing I do know is that Full On Drama feels bad for a lot of things that they said and they did, and they're going to give an honest apology. But right now, what the fork? I'm holding it in. I'm not in a good place. I shouldn't even be up here, to be honest with you. And I'm stupid for coming up here. That's what. And I'm lost. I'm confused. I'm shook. I'm lost.
Miss Randi, this is why I would love to have this one-on-one talk with you. And it's okay that you have Diane with you because I know Diane's always been your backup and always your hard rock. And I've heard nothing but lovely things about you ladies altogether. Even after I heard kind of a couple of little bad things, but I'm nobody to judge. And I took that upon myself. Like I was Jesus. I judged on people and I judged on them wrong. That's the bottom line. But I would love to clear things up with you. Of course, I don't want you to be shook. It's 4th of July weekend. You should be with your family and happy. And I think I know a little bit more about you, Randi, than what I should. But I will never dare in my life release those details because if I was a mother and, and a hard worker as you are and a creator, I wouldn't want my information out there either.
But I do know personal
Hey.
information that I could talk to you about behind the scenes, but I wouldn't do it here.
Hey. Oh, I don't care. Go ahead.
No, absolutely not. No,
Absolutely.
Randy.
Go right on ahead.
No, Randy, I wouldn't do
I
that
don't
to
care.
you. No,
Go
I
ahead.
wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't do that to you.
It's okay. Go ahead.
But that would
That's a veiled threat. That's a veiled threat. I'm not.
no, not at all.
So
I would
please,
talk to you like behind closed doors, like on email. It's not even a threat. I would never.
why
want
does
to
she know this stuff? Well, Caslin, I think we can guess why she knows this stuff, right? Correct.
Did it freeze or is it just me?
I just stopped it because I wanted to know if anybody wanted to say anything, if you wanted to say anything about what we heard so far. But it gets, we haven't gotten into the really juicy part yet.
Oh
We
shit!
just haven't.
Well, did you slow it down a little because people are asking for it to be slowed down just a little bit?
Oh yeah,
I don't.
yeah.
I don't. Y'all, I really don't remember this. So obviously, I was going through something traumatic. 4th of July weekend of 2020.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
know.
there was a lot of shit going on. With FOD, to be honest. So,
I
yeah.
just don't remember
All right, so
this.
let me get back to,
But
I'll slow
I
it
could
down.
see there was an absolute. I stand behind my old self there and say the veiled threat.
Yeah, and Randy didn't even remember that part. So, like I said, I didn't remember a lot of the stuff that happened either until I listened to it today. But again, I do want to say that, because she did this 2 years ago doesn't mean that she is still doing, going real life and looking up information and doing all that. You know what I mean? People do change. They just do.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt that, she's not digging up information. I mean, she dug up my lawsuit, everything. We're going to hear that. But,
Oh.
again, people. Yeah. So I'll play it. Let me go again. I hate
Apparently,
this.
that was when Bentley.
Oh,
This was when Bentley passed away. Apparently, that was when Bentley. Okay, go ahead. Is it playing? Is it playing?
Who's Caslin? I'm sorry.
She's someone in the chat. So,
Oh no, just saying that you've always seen.
so what
really
you're
nice.
saying, Karina, what you're saying is
Where's
that
full on? Wait, hold on. Where is full on drama? I thought she was part of this.
she needs another link. But
No, send her another link. So she's up here.
what you just said, you know so much, and obviously you're saying because Full On Drama told you, right?
No, not because full on drama.
Well, that's the only way you could know anything about me. But
Well, that could be. That could have been. That could be a possibility. But I'm not.
well,
saying
you and I.
that.
Hold on. That's the only way you can know anything at all about me is what Full On Drama has told you. And so let me just be clear to the chat. I've never told Full a thing, not one thing that my supporters don't know. So I'm saying, Karina, what you know about me.
Oh, that could be, and that
go
could
right
be.
on ahead and put it out.
No.
Tell me about myself.
No. I'm saying you're a very nice, caring, wonderful woman. Yeah, I know that you take very care well of yourself, your children.
All right, Karina, we're getting off here. You're trying to give compliments, which is
compliments. I mean, that's what I know. Well, what do you want me to say?
That's not what you're up here for.
No. I'm not up here. I'm not up here para bonchinchar stuff. That's her business.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't hear
I'm not
Karina
up
now.
here. I'm sorry.
So I'm back out, please.
Can you hear me back, Randy? Can you hear me now?
I can hear.
No, because I'd like Randy to hear it. No, I don't like that stuff.
You don't like what stuff?
No, I don't like. Oh, that was Full On Drama. I don't want you to think something different. When I'm saying that I know a lot of things about you, I know that you're a very nice, wonderful person. You're very caring. That you've always, when it comes to having a good friendship with you and Full On Drama, you guys have always had one. It might not have been the perfect one, but I've never heard anything bad. They've never bashed you. When I was surprised when I basically came on scene and I was like, who's the Stellar guy? Why are they saying she's having an affair? And I heard this from Sam Tefler. And I went into her room one day. coming
Oh,
back
that's
as new.
absolutely true. Me and Taylor, me and
hold on.
Taylor have sex every day of the week, 3 times on Sundays.
No,
That's
no.
it's
But
all
that's none of my
true.
business. But that's none of my
It's true.
business.
It's true. You know, I'm
But
having an affair with Taylor all the time. All
But
the
that's
time.
no. But Miss Randi, that's none of my business. All when I had heard these things when I came back, I was like, "There's no way." And
Damn,
I'm
I'm
not saying
also a
anything
lesbian.
because-
I mean,
No.
damn. And a swinger. Woo.
No. When I realized the type of friendship that you and Full On Drama had, you guys had very good friendships. You guys always spoke well about each other. And if you had like a little mishap, it was for like a day or two and you guys were okay. But I've never heard anything bad. The only time I went into a chat room that I heard anything bad, and excuse me for saying this, Miss Sam Tefler, but she basically said that Diane was stealing money from St. Jude. Diane was stealing material from Laura. Let's just be honest. This is what the truth is. Because this is what I'm hearing.
Without the St. Jude money, without Laura's material, we
But I
wouldn't have
never said.
material.
But I never said that. But I also donated after the fact. Even with my.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I still
I
cannot hear
even-
Corinne at all, and I would
I-
really like to know what thing if
Can you
she's
hear me?
saying
Can you hear me?
things that I
Can you
shared
hear
with
me?
her or we talked about. Was
No,
great.
you'll have
Can you
to
hear me?
go on.
Can you
Come
hear me
in.
now? Can you hear me? Hello.
Okay, so
Full On Drama. Hello.
okay, so
Hello?
without St. Jude money and without Laura, where you have no money and no content. Gotcha. Go ahead. Diane, what happened?
I don't know. She needs to go out and come back in again.
I think
Hold on.
everybody went out.
All right. Yeah.
I'm so that was in
All
my
right.
Can you
opinion,
hear
that was a failed threat.
Okay, I
Can
can.
you ladies hear me?
I
or
can
no?
hear. Yes, I can hear everybody now.
Can you
All
hear me
right.
now?
All right.
Here we go. Okay. Can we hear you now? Can you hear me?
Corinna.
Yeah. Yes.
Hold on. It keeps
Corinna.
coming out. There we go. It's coming in and out.
So
Corinna.
full on drama. What
Corinna,
Corinna
wait,
is
please,
insinuating
please stop. Let me. I have not heard what Corinna said for the past 5 or so minutes or whatever.
So he said,
Thank you.
she heard from Sam Tefler that I steal stuff from Laura.
You said anything bad
okay.
to me about Randi
Okay.
at all?
No, but what Corinna said was that she knew a whole lot about me that she couldn't discuss on YouTube, but would tell me in private. So that means, you know, that you heard private things about me. That's what you said.
Okay,
So,
okay.
no.
Wait,
No,
please.
no.
Can I please say something? Can I say something, please? Please, can I say something?
That's
Yes.
being twisted.
Please. I don't know why this is being discussed. Randi, you've told your friends private things about me. Apparently, I've told Corinna private things about you. I don't know why this is being discussed. Can we just move past this? Corinna, please, if I've shared anything with you
Yes.
about Randi publicly or even reference it, I appreciate that so much. Can we just move on and ask her the questions about the CPS call and what Tiffany Marie or
Is this whole main situation is about? Because everybody wants to find out about what happened with CPS. Because I'll gladly just put it out there, and it was all recorded. It's what it is. It's what it is. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. So it's what it is.
Okay, not just that, but apparently you told Tiffany Marie. That's what they're saying. That you said that Randi and I are together and we're like involved, like we're dating involved, whatever, together. That's what she said.
Wait, who's saying this?
Tiffany Marie and Makeup Mobster.
Wait, aren't these the same people that supposedly recorded me?
Yes.
Okay, so if they have it recorded, have them play it.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't listen to the calls.
Okay,
but,
no. Have them play it because you did it without permission. Have them play it.
We did play it.
Oh, they did.
They did play it.
And,
I don't know if
they
that
did
part
to
played.
Embarrass too.
Well, I asked Tiffany Marie if that was on recording of you saying that we were an item, and she said, "I don't know. I haven't listened to it in a while."
No,
so
that's bullshit. You guys were never. You guys, I'm sorry if I'm yelling over you. Number one, bullshit. You guys were never an item. One. Number two, if that was the case, Tiffany Marie was dying and desperate for me to make a tape of the day that Diane called her a bitch with a sweet voice, telling her to go up, asking her to make a tape of her saying that she defeated Diane because she wanted to find out who was behind production. Because as you can recall, Full On Drama, you had tons of production people behind your screen. So you answered emails, and then you had others doing production. And if you weren't working on production, others were answering emails. So there was a shit slew of people. That was established from the beginning.
Corinna, can I ask you a question? Did Full On Drama tell you that me and Full On Drama were having any kind of relationship?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And if that came out of my mouth, then that was a complete lie. But that never came out. I'd like to see that in recording. If that was fully recorded by Tiffany Marie, because last night I was getting messages from this like God. There's Tiffany Marie and
Okay. Did you call CPS and Laura?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The one person that I did call was on Bryan. It was based upon the one video that was shown. And that's all on record. All on record.
Okay,
So it wasn't like, oh, she claimed this, she claimed that. No. It was, I saw the same video that Full On Drama saw, and the same video I said, do you think this is a little disturbing? Yes or no? They said, we'll send somebody out, and no investigation was done.
So you called the police.
Did I mean to do that to him? Absolutely
Karina, can
not.
you hear me?
Was I upset
Karina,
at
can you
what
hear me?
happened to Laura? Absolutely.
Karina!
I was under the impression that
You can't hear me.
Karina,
did
can you
that.
hear Diane? Karina, can you hear Diane?
No, I can't hear Diane.
All right, let me go out. Let me go out. and come
Diane,
back.
can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I can hear everybody.
Okay,
I'll
I
leave,
can hear
I'll
everybody
leave,
else.
I'll
minus
come back in.
Diane.
Hold on.
because she
Diane's
doesn't
going
have
to go out and come back in.
Yeah, so that's
Well,
what
this
happened,
is a-
Randy. Listen, I had no towards Bryan. It was just something where I was very sad, and I thought that he was the caller behind Laura's caller.
Karina, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Do you know anything about my kids, Karina? Anything at all about my children?
Everything is on paper. I didn't go. Yes, everything was anonymous. My only one phone call went through the police department, and it was for a wellness.
Karina, stop using people's name on my channel.
I'm sorry, but they
Stop
did it with
using people's
mine.
name. Everybody knows who Makeup Mobster is.
Nobody used your last name, Karina. Nobody.
Oh, no, I was told last night it was happening, but it's nothing. It's not your fault. So what I'm saying is, what happened with Bryan? It was reported differently when it came to Bryan. No, it was reported a specific way. It came one report, and I was told no visit was going to be made because they didn't find that the one video that I did send them had anything actual to do, which is the same one that was sent over by FOD. Same video. And do nothing about it. It was very simple. I said, okay, no problem. They've even asked me a couple of other questions, but I said, no, he seems like a great dad. He was great to me. But I was upset. I honestly thought that he went ahead and went after Laura. That was the whole bottom line. And
Wait. You made a cop call.
I made up.
No, I said you made a call to the cops on Bryan because
Diane,
of.
this is an investigation for you to find out. The cops
No,
already know.
no,
So
because
Bryan
it's
needs
not
to find
true.
out. If Bryan needs to find out his legal facts, all he needs to do is hire a lawyer, go to his police department, and ask them for the copy of my
Yeah,
police report.
do you realize, Karina, that you made a false police report?
I didn't make a false police report. It was based off of a video that was put on YouTube.
Yeah, and they didn't find
That's not
anything.
false. And they didn't find anything. Exactly.
Yeah, so then
They
you
didn't.
made a false report.
I didn't make a false report. That was the second report made. The first phone call, which went through with FOD, didn't go through. That was a given. So it wasn't a fake report. If it was fake, I would have said something completely, totally different.
Yeah,
I showed a video. Diane, I showed a video. Believe me, I work for a paralegal. I showed a video that was a fact. It was made up. It wasn't.
I don't know what's going on. StreamYard is fucking up.
Uh-oh. Hey, Mojo Jojo.
Okay, so is there anything? Did you want to say anything? Does anybody want to say anything? Because
No,
I can't even see.
no,
the chat.
I know you can't see chat. Me and Testicles coming, but no, not really. It just I know. Can't see chat. But no.
It gets worse. It gets worse.
Am I muting?
Huh?
Oh, am I muting? I meant
Can you hear
am I
me?
echoing? I thought I heard an echo. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
No, you're not. Okay. Yeah, I can hear you. All right, let me go back. I don't know what's going on, why it's not playing. It's for fuck's sake.
I don't think my Wi-Fi is better.
Hmm.
I don't know what's going on.
Hold on.
Don't you hate dial-up? Says Mr. D. For the people that don't see him in the replay.
I am going to have to start this over because I don't know what's going on. Let me get to the video again. No idea why it's doing that. So weird. Okay, let me see. Everything is so weird. It's kind of like sticking, and I don't know why. That never happens to me. Okay, here it is.
StreamYard has been doing a lot.
Well, I don't know if
Well,
it's StreamYard. I don't necessarily know if it's StreamYard or not, but
Karina, it's a saying. Listen,
that's better. If you don't share and we listen like that, it's better.
you can hear it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Mary.
All right, so let's do that then. Then let's just
Okay.
listen to it.
I mean, it's better for me because it's not breaking up so much.
that's what we
Okay.
say. Come on.
I will. I'll listen to. You know what it is, Randy? Because I have respect for you.
You
I have
just told
respect
me
for
what
you.
a nice woman I am, and you just lied and said that I just lost $50,000 when you know
Wait,
better
let me
than
go
to
back.
Let me just go back a minute.
Well, that was a fact.
Oh, there we go. That wasn't a good idea. For fuck's sake.
What wasn't a good?
It wasn't transcribed by somebody that looked like Bryan, and it looked like a mother that looked like you, or a child that looked like someone that you knew. No, that was a fact. That was put on. And you should know this, Diane. You lost $50,000 on a lawsuit. Okay,
She
you
did not.
don't upload on a worldwide video website. That's for everyone to see.
No, bitch, you got it wrong.
No, Diane, don't call me a bitch. You don't have to go
bitch,
there.
you got it wrong.
Okay, Diane.
agree.
All right, Grandma.
Hold on.
All right, Grandma. Okay,
Hold
Grandma. Okay, Grandma. Take a step back, Grandma. So what else?
I know,
What else is
no,
that for me?
Karina,
No. Randy has nothing to do with you.
Shut up.
Calling me a bitch. Okay.
Don't call her grandma. Don't call names. Just don't call names. But
I'm
don't.
not calling you names, Diane. I'm not calling you names. Why are you getting so upset for?
Listen to me. I did not
Someone
upload onto
listen to you. What are you, my mother? What are you, my grandmother? My mother?
No,
Listen
that's
to.
the saying, Karina. It's a saying. Listen, that's what we say. Come on.
I will. I'll listen to. You know what it is, Randy? Because I have respect for you.
You just told me what a nice woman I am, and you just lied and said that I just lost $50,000 when you know better than to upload something on a worldwide. No, bitch, I didn't.
Well, according to your lawsuit and the people that won those $50K, it was a little different. And a
Nobody
judge
won
called.
$50K.
Nobody won that. No, you don't know the lawsuit. Karina.
Okay,
What happened?
okay, and I could be wrong. And you know what? My
You are wrong. Then
apologies
shut
to
your
you,
mouth.
Diane.
Then shut your mouth about my business.
I'm not your daughter, your granddaughter for you to talk to me like that. So you need to go take it down a tone or two. Take it
No,
from
you're
a
on my
10 to a
channel.
2.
You need to take it down. You made it.
And
You
you know
made
what?
a
I'm being
photo.
respectful. I'm
You
being respectful
made
to you. On
a phone.
About calling
Somebody
video.
about being abusive.
The one of the baby being told to piss in her pants.
And
Okay, and you would tell your granddaughter to do that? You're really wise, Diane. You're a
I
very
don't know.
wise
Maybe I
grandmother.
would tell. Maybe I would. if my grandkid was tricking me.
Okay, but that
That's
would be
not
a little
abuse.
different. But that would
That's
be a
not
little
abuse.
different. But that would be a little different. But that would be different. But you
That's
would
not
handle
abuse.
that a
Big
little
difference
different. I said
between
you're not
calling-
huge.
You
Huge,
called
but
a
it
false
wasn't
police
handled, but it
report.
wasn't- That was not a false police report.
And how about, yeah, because
Oh, what are you trying to help Brian make money? Is that what you're trying to do now?
maybe,
You're trying to-
maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
What do you mean? What are you doing?
Hold on. This is so far out of the loop. What? This isn't going to make Brian any money. Listen, the reason that the police are out there and the reason that CPS is out there for children that are actually being abused. Please think about that the next time you want to call. Make sure that the children are actually being abused, because that is absolutely wrong. It's wrong. And you know what? I'm also a mandated reporter. I have never called on Brian. I've never seen anything I thought was sexual abuse. I've never seen anything I thought was abuse. Never.
You want to
Never.
know something? And you want to know something, Randy? And in that aspect, they give you a lot of respect because A, I'm not a mandated reporter. B, my friends do work for the state of New Jersey and they do work for CPS. Okay. B. C, I'm not a little girl. I'm a 40-year-old woman. Okay. Am I a mother? No. Now, could that case have happened with one of my kids, Diane? I give you that much reason. Absolutely right. What if I wouldn't believe one of my kids and told them, you know what, Pete? But when
Yeah.
you look at it from a different perspective,
Well, I didn't looked at it from a different. And here's what I'm going to tell you,
Absolutely.
Karina.
Can I?
Listen
Hold
to me.
on. Wait,
Listen to me.
Diane,
No,
but let's
listen
talk.
to me very
You're
carefully.
not letting me talk. If you're
Yeah,
not,
because
if
it's
you're
my
gonna
channel, and I want to make
say
a point. Listen to me
Okay.
very carefully.
Okay, it's Diane's turn.
Listen to me
Okay,
very
go ahead,
carefully.
Diane. Go ahead.
The
Go ahead.
fact that you brought up Leanna, said her name, and talked about her son, I am going to advise Leanna to contact her local whatever, because you sound like a person.
Pause it, Diane. Pause it.
Hold on. I don't know it.
Oh,
No, Diane,
wait.
You want to get someone to sue me, but you want to involve yourself?
She got me so mad.
Yeah, if you ever want to make Diane mad, I know, Mojo Jojo, it sucked. If you ever want to make Diane mad, you know how. I'm not going to say it.
No,
But that's where bring up the lawsuit.
Well, yeah, that really pissed me off because, certain people thought that they knew everything about that lawsuit, and people are so dumb.
But I'm telling you, what Karina did not know was there was no coming back for her after she mentioned the lawsuit.
Yeah, no, there wasn't.
No.
No, there wasn't. There wasn't. And you know what? The whole thing about, listen, the minute I heard about that, video that she's talking about, what Brian did, I'm sorry, but kids do that shit because they don't want to go to bed and whatever.
Yes.
And I don't have children. I don't know what I would do. I might do that. I might say, so pee your pants. Who knows? I don't know.
It does, for the moms out there, y'all know that your kid on the fourth time, they don't have to pee.
Yeah.
For some reason, they want to stay in bed. I've never understood it. Bed's my favorite place, but
Well, kids, get that thing where they don't want to miss out on anything. They think something's going to happen, and the whole
Yes.
9 yards, and they just don't want to go to bed, so they'll, make up any story. I don't think, and I still don't think that a call was warranted. I'm sorry, and I still believe that.
I agree with that, because look how many times your kids all of a sudden they go to bed, they're parched. Can I get up and get something to drink? I'm so thirsty.
Yes.
I have to use the bathroom. Or, and if they're a smart kid, they'll say they have to go number 2 where they can sit in the bathroom for 30 minutes. Yeah.
I was a good kid. I never did any of that shit. Just saying.
No, but I can remember sneaking up and watching. This is so embarrassing. I can't believe I'm about to, but I remember sneaking up and watching TV through a little peephole through the door. What? I don't know.
That's funny.
I know.
That's funny. I couldn't see a TV, if I had peeped through my bedroom door. But, I do know that as I got older, like to a teenage age, I would start falling asleep, watching TV. And my father would say, Diane, go to bed. You're falling asleep. And I'd say, no, not. Like, my head's bent over the chair, and I'm sitting in it. And I'm like, no, I'm not, because we always had, aunts and uncles over, and my uncle would come over with Dunkin' Donuts, and like my aunt would come over because she lived down the block. And I always wanted to hear everything that was going on. So I never wanted to go to bed. But, once I was told to go, like, get in your room and go to bed, I stay there.
Yes, like the kids think they're going to miss the secrets in life, and
Yes.
and now I read on a meme one time. It said everything that was a punishment to me as a kid is now things I wish for. Don't leave the house. Okay.
Yeah.
Grounded.
Be grounded. No, but now, no big deal. Listen, we made it through the pandemic. We basically stayed in for 2 years. So yeah, I don't even I can't even imagine what kids went through during that pandemic. Oh my God, it must have been miserable for the children.
It had to be. It had to be because anytime I remember one time I got grounded and was grounded for a week, and I did something coming right off the back of getting ungrounded.
Hi,
And
Sassy.
I got grounded again, like right back to back. And I remember sitting in the car, and we were going to get groceries, and I told Nene, I said, Nene, I'll let you punch me in the face. I said this. I said, if you just don't ground me, punch me in the face as hard as you can.
Oh God, and I'm sure she didn't do that.
Of course not. And I didn't get grounded. She must have thought, damn, this kid really wants out. She wants to, because down the street was where my best friends lived, and I wanted to go play. So,
All right, so
punch
let's
me in
get back to this, and
okay.
it gets worse. I hate to
See, I hate that I'm going to get started in, because I always get embarrassed if I go off.
No, nothing. I don't think that either one of us said anything embarrassing. Not at all. I'm just saying it gets worse because of something.
Well, you're like, you don't know, bitch.
Yeah, that was my the days of me using that word a lot.
Terry's not a great negotiator. You could have started off with a gentle slap and let her counter.
Oh God.
Bear back and co-cock me, please. Okay.
Lady who lost 50K dancing on a song singing sexy back. I mean, come on now, Diane.
Karina.
And I give you that much respect.
And I'm good doing it. Hold on.
Diane, I give you that much respect that you look that good and you can dance in a
I
song.
don't give a fuck.
Come on.
But I'm not hurt anybody's children for YouTube fodder. Makeup Mobster's child did nothing to you. Just because you're mad at Makeup Mobster doesn't mean you can
Okay, listen to me very closely, Karina. I put you on mute. I am going to advise Makeup Monster contact for local CPS because you said you brought up her son, you brought her up, and you sound like a crazy bitch that would call on her. You called on Brian with no basis to call in a CPS call to the police. So now I am going to tell Leanna to watch her ass because you're a crazy bitch. You got it? Now you can unmute yourself.
You can unmute her.
No, I can't.
No, yeah, you can, I think.
I don't think so. Oh, okay. Okay, did you hear me? I am
Diane.
advising Leanna.
Diane, I heard you loud and clear. I'm not going to be one to call any other's kids.
I don't know.
What happened with
You
the
can't
whole
be
situation?
trusted.
No.
Why'd you bring up Leanna? Why did you bring up Leanna?
Number one, if you knew anything about yesterday's live and knew anything about what I heard from what she read and what I read and what was being sent to me, that would be a little different. I would never call CPS on Leanna because she's a good freaking mother. Number two, same thing like her friend Tiffany Marie. Hold on, relax. I never said that they were bad mothers. Listen, you need to chill the fuck out, Diane. Seriously.
I just heard what you said about
What did I
her
say?
son.
Okay, so this conversation became all about Randi, and now you want to talk about CPS. Miss Holier Than Thou. Miss, I don't dox anybody. Okay? Miss, I doxed the fuck out of FOD. Then befriended her behind Wendy's back. Okay, hold on. Slow down. Slow your roll for a second, okay?
No, you
And
slow
then
your roll.
you talk
Wendy
about,
knew, and we
you slow your roll.
never said full on drama's name. You did.
No. I never said full on drama's full name.
Yes, you did. You told
Okay.
Tiffany Marie full on drama's full
Okay.
name.
Well, that was because we were all trying to be friendly and trying to connect a full line. That was different. I didn't know I wasn't being connected or recorded. There's a difference. Mami, cierra la puerta. Cierra la puerta. So that was that. But Diane, nobody, and not even myself, with all the bullshit you pulled in this community, you knew that Molly Gold Lightly had an email on you the minute she told you, if you don't give me an email, if you don't give me a link, I'm not going up there. Hold on, no. Stop calling me.
All right, let me explain that to you again. It's none of your fucking business. She did not have an email on me. You know exactly what she had. Stop trying to twist it on me. Again, I am going to recommend, I wish Makeup Monster would come over here, going to recommend that she contacts her local agency and gives your fucking full name.
I gotta say, I don't think Karina's compliments towards us are real.
I
may not be wrong. But listen,
Randi, the only person I feel like I can speak to is you.
Well, but
do I apologize? Hold on, Randi. Hold on, Randi. Do I apologize at the moment for what I mistook? Could have been a situation between you and Full On Drama? Absolutely. But did she always speak to you about the nicest person you were? Yes. Did she appreciate the fact that out of all three ladies, and then she got me to like Diane? Why? Because she said, they are actually really nice women. And I said, this is great. If there aren't. Now, was I on the out with Wendy? Of course, because I don't get to know Wendy that well. But I don't know. But I don't have to know her. Diane, chill out. No, I'm not the one that's bugging the fuck out. You're the one that's about to pop a vein in your fucking forehead and have a heart attack.
No,
not me. I'm 40 and healthy, honey. I'm 40 and healthy. Okay?
Yeah,
40 and healthy. Okay, but no one said you weren't. You see what I'm saying? Why are you getting so upset for?
Because I don't like you.
You don't have to like me. But I respect you as an individual. But guess what, thong wearing bitch? You lost 50 fucking K. And you look like a fucking idiot. And you don't have your friends fucking back.
Listen, she's got 50 million more.
I'm sure she does.
She does.
She does. I know she does. I'm sure she does.
She don't give a shit about that 50,000. To Diane, that's pocket change. I mean, not to me, but to Diane, that's pocket change. She don't give a shit about that 50,000. I don't know why you do.
Randi, the point I came on. Listen, Randi, the point I came on to this is to apologize to you. The point is, I came here not to argue with anybody else. I don't like arguing with Miss Diane either, because she's my grandmother. Miss Diane, I call you Miss Diane.
I'm 45 and I'm
my apologies. So my bottom line is that I came on here to talk to Randi, fix my stuff with Randi, and you want to go ahead
can I
all
just
of a
say-
sudden, Diane,
let's-
and go your lawyer way and recommend lawyers and do this.
That's not what I said.
Yes, you did. You just said.
Can I just say, this is drama community shit. This is keeping it on YouTube. I didn't run and look up Karina Barino. And we just, fought. And we went back and forth and said shit to each other. That's what the drama community does. Okay, just want to say that for the record.
Yes. This is when it can be fun. And when you said, "Don't call me Miss Diane," she's called you that like 17, and then all of a sudden it pissed you off.
Well, because I felt like her respect at that point for me went out the window. After she said in the beginning that I had a tight body and all, and then she's like, trying to shame me for dancing in a thong, and whatever. It's whatever. I just thought it was funny. I thought it was funny. Okay, here we go.
She doesn't want innocent children involved in this bullshit, and that's what this is bullshit. She doesn't want children involved in it, and they shouldn't be.
What I said was that I am going because I don't like what you said about Leanna. I don't like that you
Now you don't. Now you don't. But before you could have called her and her friend a little bitch, right?
Yeah. Well, that's different.
Okay.
That's different.
Okay. So hypocrite at its finest.
No,
So be a hypocrite at its finest. Be a hypocrite at your finest. You're being a hypocrite at your finest because all of a sudden you like them. So I can like somebody, I cannot dislike somebody all of a sudden. Right? I can't tell Brian, I'm sorry, but you could turn around and tell Leanna.
Well, I didn't
go
go
get a
through
lawyer in case. Okay, Grandma. Go knit a fucking sweater, Grandma. Go knit a fucking sweater and mind your friend's fucking business.
Actually,
Randy is
I'm the one.
absolutely fine. Randy's absolutely fine. Randy is not a lesbian. She's a happily married woman who decided to stand by full-on drama when both you and your co-host couldn't do it. She had the balls to fucking do it. So there you fucking have it. All right? While your friend had balls to stand up against you, sorry ass fucking lady. So go get your fucking Pampers, log them on, and get some baby wipes and wipe your ass and mouth while you're at it. Randy, I love you. Yeah, you heard me, Diane. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself, bitch. Go fuck your mother. Go fuck your mother and your sister while you're at it, bitch.
Shut the fuck up.
I will.
Fuck up.
Oh, I will. I'm so scared of you fucking Gertrude. Go wear some fucking Pampers.
I dare you to knock on my door, motherfucker. Don't talk about her mother.
Randy, because you're 45. Because you're 45 and you're going to threaten me. Fuck you both.
I collect guns and
Y'all go sit on a dick. That's what you need. Go get some fucking dildos.
I don't need a dildo. You do. I got a man. You don't. You can't keep them. You smoke pot day in, day out. Stay high, stay fried. You whore.
See, that's what you do in the drama community.
You're not allowed to talk about Diane's mom or sister. I'm just saying.
The reason I wanted to keep, everybody kept telling me to throw her off, is I wanted her to show her ass. I wanted to show her filthy ass, her cock calling filthy ass, and I wanted her to say, because what she did say was Leanna's name. Okay? And she talked about her son, that she should watch her son. So I want to advise Leanna to contact her local agency that this bitch with her full fucking name is a fucking cop caller and a CPS caller. Okay? Unfortunately, we never got to the point where she admitted, not that, it was a mistake, that she admitted that she was a fucking bitch who she never should have called on Bryan. Ever.
German, I'm not going to take that to heart.
I don't take anything that bitch says to heart. She sounds like a whack job. she is a whack job. The fact that she picked up the phone, called the police on Bryan, shows that she's a fucking nut job.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You handled it much better than I did, Diane. I'm sorry. I lost it there at the end when she talked about your mother, because Diane's mother is awesome. She's freaking awesome. No, that's the thing, Lady Beekeeper. They're not, I don't think they're mates anymore. I don't think they're friends at all. And that's why she came up here to lay out veiled threats that she knows shit about me. But there's nothing she can know about me. Nothing. Nothing.
And she told me to fuck my mother. That's real, real pleasant. Whatever.
Who says that?
No one. No one unless they're mentally disturbed. And again, I hope someone gets a message to Leanna that she needs to contact her local agency that this bitch.
Click, because she's one to bring your kids in it.
Yeah, she'll bring your kids. She did.
She did.
So just so you know, I'm going to fast forward it. Molly comes up to talk about, her relationship with Kina, and some stuff that she implicated, or I don't know, there was a double murder, a hit and run.
Wait, she's here.
Who's here?
She's here. Kina.
Oh.
We're not talking shit about you.
No, wait, is she really here?
Let me.
Oh yeah, she's under Kara C. I guess you didn't hear. Okay, so in the beginning of this live stream, I said, before I knew that you were, Kina, when I was in Science Girls side chat, you reached out to me in the side chat and said that you were very sorry about the loss of my mother, and I said thank you. And then, of course, something happened in between that. I don't know, it came out that, who you were. So in the beginning, I did say, because, I don't know if you would still do the things that you did 2 years ago, that you would go real life and look up information, because you did look up information on me, right? I said people change. And I was making a point that 2 years ago, the drama community was in a completely different place than we are now. No one was talking shit on you.
No. Just playing the old love. And
Yeah,
we're laughing, actually, at all of it.
Yeah, we were laughing. And because I was a little bit, high strung during that live. And I don't know. I mean,
this is a rerun. This is a rerun.
Yeah. You said some horrible things to me. Well, no, you did. You did look up information on me. You pretty much came up here and talked about my whole entire lawsuit. Got it wrong, but you did. But the point is,
hold on, though. That doesn't mean that she looked it up. That just means someone told her.
Well, whatever. I think she was going by the Bible of Sam, Telfer back then. And that very well could be it. But you told me to fuck my mother and my sister and all that it really got dirty. But at the time, at the time, that's what we did. And that's the point that we're making, is that's what we did. We, talked trash to each other on a live stream. We went back and forth cursing at each other. You called me an old lady to put a diaper on, to go knit shit. That's what we do in the drama community. The new people.
Go put on your Pampers and get your wappies.
And the point is, now people who are kind of new around here, and that happens all the time. There's going to be new channels that people get acquainted with, and they're not keeping it on YouTube. They're taking it off YouTube and looking up people and, police records and things like that. I never did say that Diane never would speak. Oh, no, you did.
Yeah, we just played it. You did.
You did, but again, you were mad. I was mad. You did tell me to fuck my mother and my sister, who are both deceased now. So
if that's really you, you did. I didn't remember it either. So
yeah, I didn't remember any of it until I went back and listened to it. I mean, I can't remember every live stream from 2 years ago. I can't. But that was pretty much it. I played what happened. And I did at the time feel what you did was wrong, calling on Brian.
Well, but she said that last night that it was wrong, that she
Yeah.
was doing it for fun. And yeah, if I did, I
Yeah.
apologize.
Okay. Yeah. Listen, I get it. We were heated. I mean, I don't know if you listened to it. Maybe you missed it. But listen, if you want some laughs, that's what is the crazy part. We all got crazy. Randi lost it too. Uh, when you, some of the things that Randi said were pretty funny. Gotta admit.
Yeah, it's funny now. At the time, I was mad, but now since it's been what 2 years, going on 3, um, it's funny. But at the time, I just remember how important all this was. You know?
Yeah, and I did say, in the beginning, with the scoop, we kind of, I don't know, kind of went back and forth, not
Yeah.
knowing where we stood with them because there were some videos that the scoop jumped on that were not favorable for me. So and I don't know about Randi, but I feel like Randi also felt that she didn't know where she stood either with the scoop. You know what I mean?
Well, now we know why.
Well, yeah, now we know why. Yeah.
Oh, you're Karina. You're forgiven.
Yeah,
It's
I mean, and I did say, and I want to just make sure that you hear this. I said in the very beginning of the live stream that do I believe necessarily that people who do this kind of stuff or did this kind of stuff 2 years ago would continue doing that? I said, no, people do absolutely change. And,
hey,
uh,
Samara.
and that's what I did say in the beginning. I made it very clear before I started playing the live stream. I just thought that hyper Diane, high strung Diane, uh, and Randi was just in a bad place. There was a lot going on. In fact, Pod was up on the panel as well when you were up there. So it was
Yeah, literally only on YouTube would somebody have to say, and Randy is not a lesbian.
yes, yeah. I mean that's YouTube. This is YouTube, and this is what happens. We've had
Love you,
numerous
Sarah.
we've had numerous fights with people on on YouTube in this community. I mean, that's, go back to my channel, go back to Randy's channel. There are some doozies on Randy's channel.
Ugh,
Back in the day
yes.
when we were fighting with Katie, oh my God, there's some doozies. But the point is, keep it on YouTube. Always keep it on YouTube. The minute you
Always.
start going real life, like with the Michelle thing, right? There's no reason to go real life on her. She puts enough, oh my God, she puts enough content out to, if you want to go at her for the stuff she, is saying on here, just, use it. I just think it's going too far when you go off. Okay.
Well, but I don't. Yeah, she's like a gift.
Well, yeah. I mean, let's face it. As I can't listen to her
Yes.
too long. I can't listen to her too long. I do like the fact that the clip channels are picking her up because
Yeah.
they put in you know their own little commentary and they point out where she was caught lying about this or lying about that, and that's about as much as I can watch her. um, i
Great.
feel I feel like when she goes live now, a lot of people go in there just to you know mess with her.
Oh yeah, me too. Because I think when she did say that she had 400. This ain't funny. It's not fun. 400. She had 400 people blocked,
Oh my God.
and that's where she stopped unblocking. Like she stopped counting. She had a rogue mod, and they got 400 people.
Testicle, no, I do enjoy some clip channels. I like clip channels that are not, biased though.
Yeah, not biased ones. We strike biased clip channels.
Yeah.
But
or they,
The
take things out of context. If you're going to take something out of context, especially if it's about me, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be pissed. But I'll be honest with you, there are some clip channels that I don't pay any attention to whatsoever. I don't even care if they tag my name. I don't pay any attention to them.
Mm-mm.
I completely ignore them.
You have to.
Well, yeah, Michelle is a different story. I mean, there's a lot of problems with Michelle. Well, MO33, listen, the reason, okay, so I don't think that Karina intended to out herself as a scoop. I don't know what happened to her first channel. I think it was an accident. I think she went up on Science Girls under that account and it was seen. That's what I think happened. I am all for people remaining anonymous on YouTube. I don't think that we would know that the scoop was Karina. But I think that when she said something that to the effect that, she did some terrible things or whatever when she was on Science Girls, that there's a lot of people then started thinking about, and remembering what happened. And some people were just not clear about what happened. Yeah. Oh no, it wasn't. Yeah, it was an accident. And we wouldn't be here tonight talking about it. She would still be the scoop. I think her first channel is down. I don't know, but she has a backup channel. Doesn't that make it worse, Diane? She never intended to come forward. She hid because of her past. Well, I think she also said that hi, Polka Dot. I think she said that after what happened with all this shit, she wanted to have another identity. In other words, she didn't want to be, her after all that happened, and she decided to take on another name and do a clip channel. And that's her decision. That was her decision. The point was that there were people that felt maybe a certain kind of way for the fact that after all this happened, she just kind of disappeared. And then, of course, took on this new persona. And that's pretty much it. And the people didn't know the history. There's a lot of people that don't know the history. Yeah, you can have a link. Another identity. Huh?
Since she's coming up, and look, don't take this personal. One of my kids named me, of course. So I'm gonna have to jump down.
That's all right.
So I'm not getting down for any other reason other than a kid emergency.
Okay. No. Go. Your children come first.
It's nothing bad or anything like that, nothing like that. But yeah,
just
it's
need you because they need you're the mommy. They need you. Just go.
Yeah. Just know that when they turn 18, that means nothing. You're gonna have to do subs only.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh my goodness! I almost hit end live stream. You would have killed me.
Oh my god!
Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all.
All right,
I'll
talk to you later. Later.
All right, love you.
Okay, there's a link, and I hope that you got your. Don't use Bluetooth up here because I heard you on Science Girls, and it was maddening. Don't use Bluetooth up here because it doesn't work with StreamYard. Okay. Listen, we had we had some good laughs. Hold on, let me Okay, you're here.
Hi, Miss Diane. How are you?
Okay. Listen, when you in the old live stream, I just have to tell you, after we were fighting and going back and forth, you had been calling me Miss Diane from the beginning, and then because I was so mad at you, you called me Miss Diane. You called me Miss Diane, and I said, and stop calling. I said, and stop calling me Miss Diane. It was so funny. We were just laughing. It was mostly about laughing about how crazy we can get on YouTube and the things that we could say to each other. Do you know what I
Mhm.
mean? Yeah, don't call her. Yeah, don't call her and yeah. I mean, it was funny. And
Um,
then when you came up here and called me Mister,
My apologies. I didn't mean it to get that nasty.
no, it's okay. Okay, it's okay.
So you have any questions for me? I mean, I can go off and tell you what I need to tell you, and MO 33 or Mommy Up 3 or 33. I felt like it's full on drama. I mean,
I don't know. I mean, yeah, there have been rumors about that, but I don't. I don't know if it is or not.
and I appreciated full on drama. I mean, I had a great relationship with her as far as like talking to her and being friends with her, but I didn't know it was going to get this crazy, or I don't know.
Okay,
It's
so here's the thing. You've been gone for about so after
Mhm.
that live stream that we did in 2020, right? I think I don't know the exact date that we did it, but I'm
Mhm.
going to assume that after all that shit happened, you probably disappeared. And then, how long have you had your Scoop channel?
Yes, ma'am. I disappeared for 2 years, and I started the Scoop September 2020 because that's my email. And I got struck by Marissa 3 times, twice.
Oh, so you lost your first channel?
Yes, ma'am.
Why didn't you fight them?
I didn't want her to know my anonymity. I just wanted to keep private, quiet. I didn't want to go back and forth with the addresses, or I didn't even know how to fill out a fighting form, like what do you call those? One of those forms, like a form where it tells her who I am, what I'm
Right,
doing.
right. No,
So
I
I
get
didn't
that.
want
I get that because she would have added you, for who
her
you are.
list. Mm-hmm. Well, I
Yeah,
wanted to say to you, Diane, thank you for having me up. I know that a couple of years ago it didn't go that well. And then I went to your channel a few minutes ago, and then I go, oh shit, I'm like, she's playing my old video, and I'm listening to it, and I'm going, oh my God, how embarrassing is this?
well,
So I was,
I wasn't so great either. I was, angry too.
mm-hmm,
It wasn't just you. Like I said, this is what the drama community used to do. We would get on
mm-hmm,
a panel, fight it out, we'd call each other bitches, but we didn't go real life. You know what I mean? And I'm finding
mm-hmm,
that newer people in the drama community, or who are getting to know people in the drama community, and we're kind of intertwining, they
mm-hmm.
immediately want to go to that real life thing. You know what I mean?
Right, right. And I made that mistake. I was on this, how do I explain to you? On this full on drama train where I thought that what she was doing was good. I thought that her reporting Brian was a good thing, but then again, here I am. I'm not a mother, and I made a mistake of I actually put a police report against him, not even DIFUS or CPS or whatever you call it in those cities, but yeah, did I make a mistake? Absolutely. Do I owe Brian an apology? Absolutely. And Brian, if you're listening to this, I apologize to you and your family. I wish you nothing but the best. You seem like a great dad. I just I wasn't seeing things correctly the way they
Right.
were being fed to me.
Right. And I think that, I think you got caught up in stuff, which happens to all of us at some point. We
Mhm.
get caught up in stuff, and sometimes it goes, absolutely overboard. And by the way, I did unblock Brian. I've had him blocked for about 2 years. Uh,
Okay.
I've had him blocked. If he, wants to come in here, he can. But I want to make it clear that during that live stream 2 years ago, all of us stuck up for Brian. Um, even
Yes.
though he's done some very harsh things to me, uh, he has. I did unblock him in case he, wants to hear an apology. But I think he's, because it's been all brought up. Well, the fact that people found out who you are, I think he went live earlier. I didn't listen to it, but I think he's, probably still angry. But here's the
Mhm.
thing: if somebody apologizes to you for doing something, I mean, you can't continuously, hold on to it forever, because it's only going to make you crazy if you hold on to it. You know what I mean? Well,
Mhm.
Monique, you might not have, but at the time we were all, I mean, I was absolutely sticking up for Brian on that live stream. 100%
Absolutely.
sticking up for
But
him.
you had every right to. You had every right to. You did. I mean, to what I understood, Diane, to what I understood, maybe I'm wrong, but you called CPS yourself on another family and went
Well,
related.
okay. First of all,
But, but
are
wait,
you
wait, wait,
moving around?
but
Are you moving around, Karina, with your I don't know if you've got earphones in or whatever, because if you're moving, there's a scratching noise. Like there's no noise now, but
oh, okay, yeah,
so I
yeah. I
don't know if
moved
you're
my phone
moving.
around.
Yeah, so don't move. Otherwise, there's a horrible sound. Yeah, I did. I did back in 2017,
Hmm.
along with 13 other people. We
Wow.
contacted CPS because this woman, truthfully, Trisha, she was. We didn't know
Oh,
that she didn't have. We didn't know that she had fake blood on her. We were absolutely concerned for her, and because 1 minute she was on camera and fine, she left and came back and she had blood all over her.
oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so
I
it wasn't
followed
just
her
me that
too, and I
called.
thought she was a beauty.
Yeah, it wasn't just me that called. It was 13 people called. And
Oh,
because she did have a teenage daughter, who was at the time, I don't know how, I think she was about 16 years old, and she had been going through extreme stress because her mother was doing crazy things on the internet. So yeah, it wasn't just me. I didn't
mhm.
call out of, uh, for any malicious reason. I really didn't know too much about, Trisha at the time. So yeah, I'm the only one that got outed though, because somebody outed me.
Okay. I
Because
mean,
that's what happens on here, right? Someone gets mad at you and they say, "Oh, it was Diane who called." There was only one other person in our drama community that admitted to calling, and that was after she saw me being dragged through the mud for being only, being called out for calling. So yeah, but I don't even want to go back to that. But the point is,
that's
we're
okay.
we're
Understood.
past that. Even with you, we're past that. Does
Thank you.
Brian feel
I
like he
appreciate
needs?
that.
Does Brian feel like he needs an apology straight from you? I don't know. I don't
If
know. I
he
didn't listen
does,
to it.
if he does, I'm willing to give it to him without no problem because he didn't deserve what I thought what he was. I was painted a picture and I took this picture and went along with it. And then it was just like it snowballed out of control. But I ended up telling Makeup Mobster and Tiffany Marie at the time, and I was outed by them, which I have no hard feelings towards both of them. They did what they wanted to do. They explained it to Brian, and Brian is feeling a certain way now. I heard he went like live earlier.
Yeah, I know he
Because
went live, but I didn't hear it. Like, I don't know what he said. I don't know if he's
I
angry
haven't
still
heard it
or what.
either.
I have no clue if he's still angry. Um,
He must be. He's probably about to dox me a million times in a minute because I remember when I wasn't in the community and I was listening here and there, like, people's like lives. He said, "Yeah, I doxed her to where she was born," and
well, that's what Brian does. Brian doxes people. That's what he does. We're all aware of that Brian does that.
mhm.
Is that right to do? No, but he does. Look, I don't even remember, and I couldn't remember when we were talking earlier when Randy was up here.
Mhm.
I'm echoing.
It's okay. Sound fine to me.
Okay, well, I can hear it. Anyway, I wasn't sure where we had gotten the call from, how we got the call. I don't remember all of that part. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I know that we might have played it, not on that live stream, but on another one. I just don't remember. how we got the information about the call with you, Tiffany Marie, and Makeup Mobster. I couldn't remember.
I went up on your panel. I decided to talk to you, and then you called me a little bitch. So
Well, yeah, no. What I'm saying, what I'm saying is, I can't remember how the call was given to us. Like how that, I don't remember. Like I didn't remember. Listen, to be honest with you, I even said during my live stream tonight, I said I don't remember. I didn't remember all this. Like I had forgotten about the live stream. I had forgotten that you came up. She needs
Mhm.
headphones, not Bluetooth. Are you on Bluetooth?
No, on speaker. I just 'cause my headphones, my headset is no good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because
So
you
my
cannot
I
use.
have
Yeah,
you.
you can't use Bluetooth. By the way, on StreamYard, it's not compatible. Just so you know that for the future.
Okay, good, because it's not for me now either.
Yeah, and you don't have earphones in, right?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so you're just talking through your speaker. All right, that's weird.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Um. All right. So, like I said, Brian. Okay. So, Ashley, Brian will always blame Fod for it. Yeah, that's the other thing. Brian is still stuck on blaming Fod for this whole call that was made, and
Well,
you know,
Fod made a separate phone call. Fod made a separate phone call compared to mine. Mine was just to get a wellness check done on him through the police department.
yeah, no.
So,
We know that. We all know that Brian that Fod made that call because Fod is a mandated reporter and felt the way they felt, which was
mhm.
still wrong, right? Um, is your hand near the speaker? That could cause it too. I don't know.
I had my phone down. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, there's no crackling right now, so it's fine.
Okay. You know what
But
it was? I had my cell phone down on my chest. That's what it was.
okay, probably.
Yes.
Uh, okay, so yeah, I think here's what I think. I think that Brian is still blaming Fod for the call that was made that you made. You know what I mean?
I made it just all I did was made a wellness check through the police department,
Right.
and then it turned into a diaper situation and or a CPS situation,
Oh my
and
God,
it was my fault.
you're making noise again on your
Can you hear me better now?
no, there's like noise coming out like it's a bad connection.
Did you want me to log out and come back in, or?
Yeah, go out and come back in. I'll drop the link again.
Okay, thank you.
That's then what's right, Diane? Your call about TT. I don't know where I stand with all of this. Just asking for clarity. What do you want to know about my call with TT testicle? Okay, let me let her back. See if
Now?
okay. Let's see.
Is this better?
So far,
Okay, great.
okay. So far, we'll see what happens.
Diane, I just wanted to say to you that I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to come in front of your audience, state my case. I mean, I know so many things have happened in the last 2 years, but I've steered clear from all these problems, like big time. um,
No, I know
but
you have because you've been doing the clip channel.
yes, I did. And then I apologize because Randy struck me. I lost my channel because actually Randy struck me one time.
Oh, she
And
did?
yes, and it was because I had a clip of her with she was speaking on Miss Fucking Wonderful. I think is her name, MFW.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she struck me once, Marissa struck me twice, and it took down my channel immediately.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, testicle. Yeah, me. Listen, not. I was. It was very early on when I came onto YouTube
Mm.
about the TT thing. That was we're going back to 2017.
Who's
Is that
oh,
going
was it
real
Chris?
life?
You know what PT is?
That is going real life when I called, but again, I didn't know the difference really between internet and, in real life, watching somebody come out with blood. And I would never do it again. Ever, ever, ever.
I never saw
I'm not a
Brian with
mandated
blood.
reporter. So if a mandated reporter wants to do it, I'm not a mandated reporter.
Right, understood.
So
I
I
didn't
was,
see Brian ever come out with blood, but I was just under a spell with the whole full on drama situation, and I felt like I was like, oh my God, I'm like, is this guy okay? He was eating paper. He ate a
yeah, I
paper
remember, I
with
remember seeing
revenge
all
on
that.
it.
It was, but look, and everybody called it out as being, bad behavior,
Mm,
or weird behavior. We didn't know what was going on with him,
mhm.
at that point. Um, so wait a minute. So the more people call, it's not going real life. It's all perspective. Yeah. Again, I would never make a call again. If I
Neither would I.
listen, we have seen people on here. We have seen people on here who have abused their children, who have smacked them, hit them. Would I call on that person? I don't even know if I would. Oh, I'm echoing again. Fuck.
No, you sound fine. I learned my lesson, and that was the first and the last time. I would never again. And I was unwell, like I said, like I was just in a different world, Diane. To be honest with you, I was in a different world. Like I honestly thought, like I believed full on drama, and then all the situation that went down, and then they were like, "Oh, well, CPS number house," and I was like, "How could
No,
that
I
be?"
get it.
You have all these videos.
I get it.
Full on drama had all these great videos. I mean, Brian, that were very dispelling.
Yeah, okay, so Ash is saying, yeah, that Karen Ledbecker, for example, she smacked her young son where everyone could hear it. People called and were in the right to do so. It's a very thin line on here. If there is actual abuse being done, and that's why, like I said, with Trisha, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what was going on. I also didn't know that 13 other people from this community called. When I called, the person said to me, "You're the 13th caller." So that made me aware that other people had called as well. And I was assuming they were from the drama community. I don't know. I only know one person that I can say honestly who admitted it from the drama community. I'm not going to say her name, but she's come into my chat and said, "Yeah, I called. I called." I'm not going to say her name,
There's
but
no need. There's no need to. It's okay.
but it is what it is. I mean,
I
it
made a huge
happened.
mistake,
It was
Diane.
2 years ago.
I hope you would understand that.
Yeah, I mean, it was 2 years ago. Uh, and I made it very clear, when I was on that live stream 2 years ago, telling you that you were wrong and that you shouldn't have done it, and you called the cops and you shouldn't have done it, and and then you brought up Leanna, and I said I'm going to tell Leanna because it was kind of like your attitude was bad, and it was like a veiled kind of threat, and I was
Mhm.
concerned that if you made one call, that you might make another call. So that's
Oh,
how we kind of
absolutely.
left it back then. And I think that being under the account, the scoop. I think that
Mhm.
there were probably times that you made videos that were not favorable about me because you still maybe held a little grudge. I don't know.
I just so it remains nice and clear here. I mean, it's just you and I talking. I don't
Wait, Brian is
believe.
here. Hold on, Brian. Now, Brian. Okay, so
Oh, Brian's gonna go. Brian's gonna probably go off.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Brian, do you want a link? Because I will give you a link. I unblocked you purposely for tonight because I don't know if you listened. Well, Brian, I have a good reason. You've kind of, done things to me that were uncalled for. But I want you to know that in that live stream uh, that we played tonight, I was sticking up for you, like mad sticking up for you. Mad sticking up for you. So yeah, I will give you a
And
link.
what about me? You leaving me out since?
Excuse me?
I said, what about me, Diane? You leaving me out to the chickens?
No.
Okay.
No,
just
no,
want
no, no.
Brian to know that he
No,
deserves it.
if he wants an apology, listen, if you're willing to give him an apology and talk to him, and no yelling, please, we're not going to have any yelling, okay? All right. So
Mm-mm.
hold on. I'm going to drop the link.
No.
I don't know what's going on with your like phone. It's going in and out.
It's the only
I'm
phone I have. I'm holding on to it physically.
I'm just trying to be fair, and I'm hoping that Brian will respect me enough to not come up here and do anything bad.
I hope so too.
Because remember, this happened 2
He
years
could be a
ago.
scary person. He could be a scary person, to be honest with you.
Okay, but we're not going to do anything scary. So I'm dropping the link. There we go.
Okay.
I'm just trying to be fair. Okay, thank you, Brian. There's the link. So come up.
Are you there,
I'm gonna-
Diane?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm still here. I'm just waiting to hear the knock at the door. Hey, Monroe. Okay, let me let him on. Oh my God, Brian, you're killing me. Do you have a shirt off? Brian, you have to put a shirt on. Come on, Brian, put a shirt on. Hold on until I feel like we're going back in time to the time when he first came on my panel, and I wouldn't let him on because he wouldn't put a shirt on.
Shirtless, right? I heard about that one.
Yeah. Just and your device is not connected, so just go and put your shirt on and come back. Jenny, I am going to because okay, here he is. All right.
I'm sorry,
Hi.
Ryan.
Now, I just went back in time to the very first time you came to my panel. I told you to put your shirt on.
I was on before that, but that's okay.
All right. So
I
we're gonna be calm and we're not gonna have any yelling, right? But again, I want you to know that during that period of time that live stream went on in 2020, not only myself stuck up for you,
I know you did.
Randi did, and pretty much the entire chat at that time. So keep that in mind. Okay. And let's try to be, let's try not to use vulgar words. Okay.
Okay.
Hi,
Well,
Brian.
how are you, Karina?
I'm doing okay. I just wanted to foremost, before we begin our conversation, is to apologize to you for my behavior, for putting a police report in, thinking that your children are in danger, caught up in this full-on drama situation, and felt that we. No. Let me finish. Just I felt like there was something wrong with you when you were eating paper and spells or whatever the case was. That was none of my business. You didn't deserve it. So I wanted to apologize to you and say I'm sorry if I caused your family any hurt or pain or hurt you in any shape, way, or form. You didn't deserve it, and I should have known a lot better to make an asshole against you. Like I feel terrible for what we did. So I just want you to know that first and foremost. I don't want you that you in any way. I knew you before. When I was one of his mods, not mods, yeah, one of her mods. I was one of her mods, and you were really cool with me. And I don't know what happened, and I took a left turn, and that was wrong on my end. So I wanted to say that I'm very, very, very sorry for the way I behaved with you and towards your family. You didn't do it, and I should have known better than to anybody else.
So you've been living with this for 2 years now?
Absolutely. I feel like shit.
You
I
didn't,
feel
have, you didn't have any way to contact me.
No, because it wasn't through Marissa. I stopped talking to her years ago. And
well, see, the thing that got me about the whole call is when you gave me your apology, you said, "Well, I just did it. For FOD. I just did it for FOD." And so that leads me to believe that you were looking for any type of reason whatsoever to get someone to come into my house and cause uproar in my home because you were doing that for FOD. Now, the person that needs to be apologized to is not me because it didn't affect me. I'm used to how YouTube works, but my kids aren't. And so if you could apologize to my children sometime while they're awake and you can look at them on the panel for having somebody say, does your daddy touch you? Then that would probably be okay. Because I listen to the behind the scenes. I listen to the behind the scenes call that Makeup Mobster put up. You were trying to go after my apartment. You were trying to go after my job. You were trying to go after. You were doing this.
I never went after your apartment or your job. That's absolutely true. I would never go after your apartment or your job. I don't even know where you live. I never even know where you live.
What you said on the tape.
Hold on,
don't talk over each other. One person at a time.
I'm not yelling. I let her talk.
No, I'm just saying we can't hear both of you at the same time, and her connection is so bad that there's noises and echoing.
Well,
so
just,
go ahead.
Okay, just give me a moment. Just give me a moment.
No. You're not letting me explain yourself. I never went after your job. You ended up producing tapes that full on drama called your job and called your boss. It wasn't me. So I never went after your job. I never went after your apartment. I didn't.
What you said on the tape that Makeup Monster put up was, Rel gave me this really good idea. He's making money on YouTube, and he's not supposed to be living in those low-income apartments when he's making money. And
that's bullshit. That's bullshit.
That's you said it.
I'll call bullshit on that. Rel had nothing to do with your job or your apartment being attacked after. He knew where you lived because he said that on tape, but nobody, absolutely nobody, especially myself, where you lived, knew where you worked.
Rel put up a video.
You were the one that said FOD called my job. FOD called my job.
No. FOD did call my job before that, but look what Rel did.
I was the person that
just a second. You said Rel didn't have anything to do with my job. Rel put up a video that had my job company, the phone number, where to call, and encourage people to call. He will tell you that.
Okay, well, I wasn't a part of that.
You were, Makeup Monster put up a very incriminating tape of you and her and Tiffany, and I uploaded it, and I've still got it.
Okay. Play it whenever you like. If this is
I'm not going to do that. I don't recall you being Rosewater's mod under the name Dumpy Dump. I don't recall that. I don't have a problem with Rosewater. I never had an issue with Rosewater.
Mm-hmm.
Never once. But see, the thing of it is now you're saying that you made these calls. They were unwarranted. They were proven to be unwarranted. And you're saying that
to your home as a welfare check was made, and because I was under FOD spell and was wondering if you really deserved these phone calls. And then you were eating pizza night. Another night you were making a spell, and then there was a video. There was of hugging your daughter, but it blanked out that you see exactly what was on. Those were the 3 videos that I sit in.
Something about me hugging. You said a video about. No, they showed me the videos you sent. The something about me hugging my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
When she woke up in the middle of the night, and I gave her a hug and told her to go back to bed. What I was doing a pagan ritual because Rel was seriously attacking me, and I was just trying to get it off of me, and it's off of me. Okay, that's what a pagan ritual. You take what is bothering you and you disintegrate it. That is a religious thing.
I didn't know that. So
yeah,
my apologies.
They knew it when they got. They knew it when they got here, and I explained it to them. People shouldn't go after your religion, but there's nothing wrong with me doing that in my privacy. I don't do that around my children. And when she came out there, I stopped doing that. I gave her a hug and sent her back to bed. That's what I'm supposed to do.
Okay.
Okay. Would you would you, let's say there's a porn star out there that's got kids. Would you call and say, hey, this woman does sex for a living. There might be something wrong at their house. Would you do that?
No. I mean, Brian, what I did 2 years ago compared to what I do now, or the way that I act upon things now, what happened with you was a learning lesson. It's something that I would never do.
All right. Can
Something
I
that I
just
would
interject?
never.
I need to interject here for a minute. Okay. So, all right. So here's the thing. I think we're going back and back and back and back. And I think what needs to happen, and it just ends, is that now Brian wants an apology to his kids.
No,
If,
well, Diane, that's quite all right, because I'm past it. What
okay.
what I want to understand is from the community. Does this apology mean anything? Does it mean anything? Will this person be welcome? Will this person get under the spell of someone else and send police to your house? That's what I wanted to say. I'm done with it. I'm not going to go on with it. She knows
Brian,
Yeah,
what.
apologize. I think apologize and be done with it at this point. I
Yeah.
think apologize and be done with it at this point, because this is the main reason. This is the main reason why when Karina came out by accident as the scoop, people probably had questions, and this is the part of it. This is all part of it. What happened 2 years ago? Okay, so a genuine apology without making excuses, right? Don't make excuses for why, whether it was God talking in your ear or this one talking in your ear. What you did, make an apology for that and just mean it, and then be done with it.
Yeah, I'm done with it. But the thing of it is that, people like this, when they go after specifically get children questioned about sexual behavior from one of their parents, is like one of the lowest things that you can do on YouTube. And it's far beyond
It was never
anything.
sexual behavior. It was you acting it's like eating paper.
It doesn't matter.
Okay,
It
all
doesn't
right.
matter.
We're
It
going
doesn't matter.
backwards. We're going backwards. We're going
Thank you,
backwards.
Diane. Thank you
Going
for having
backwards.
me on, Diane. I appreciate it. And I just want the community to understand, is this acceptable? Is this person going to be accepted in your
No,
community?
it's not acceptable. Absolutely not acceptable, Brian. But you know what? You have to let things go. I came here and I apologized to you because I thought that you'd apology. Absolutely. Without one thought. I didn't think, oh no, he doesn't deserve an apology. No, absolutely not. You need to understand that. So I'm giving you your apology to say to you, look, I'm really you and your family and the way I affected them at that time. This is what I mean, and this is what I'm saying to you. But then you're going back and you're saying, well, you sure you want to accept them in the community? They can, they want to, they don't want to. It's fine. I know that I'm now accepted in the community, and that would be with me.
Okay, listen. Okay, you said the apology. You can't keep bringing fun into it, whatever, and why you did it. You did it. You did it.
Mhm.
Apologize, and of course, listen, Brian. You have done some shitty things to people in this community too. I don't know if you're willing to apologize to some people, including myself. But you've done
He
some.
dropped out, Diane.
He did.
Yep, he dropped
Oh,
out.
all right. Well, I was going to try to get to, the apologies here, because he has said some, he does go real life too. He does dox people, and he called some people in this community, pedos and things like that. And I would have liked him to apologize to those people, but it is what it is. I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you, Karina. I don't know. You're going to let a real lifer who doxed my dead real. Listen, Andrew, I let him up here because he wanted an apology from Karina, who hasn't been here for 2 years. I would have loved for him to apologize to everybody here. He did some horrible things to me too. But the fact of the matter is, his kids are innocent. His children are innocent in all this, and that was the main thing. And I guess I don't know if he did accept her apology or not. He scooted off of here. It's not my fault.
I'll tell you, you did your best, and I really genuinely you taking your best foot forward and you try to happen.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I I felt like if you apologized to him and he accepted it, because I think, again, people have to remember this was about the kids.
Mm-hmm. Are you there? Hello?
I'm
Hello?
here. I'm here.
Okay.
It was about the
Yeah,
kids.
I'm listening. It's
The kids were put in a really bad position.
a shitty situation. That's shitty situation. Very shitty.
I mean, they were asked questions that they should have never been able to have to answer.
Mm-hmm. And that was
I,
all.
Jenny, I know that he was horrible to me. I know that. I know that he was. He didn't apologize to me. It is what it is. But the children, no child on here should ever have to be affected by anybody on YouTube. We don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look, I didn't know this was going to happen tonight. I didn't know that Karina was going to come over here. I certainly didn't know that Brian was going to come over here. I did unblock him in case he wanted an apology. To Diane, what he never apologizes for the shit he does and my family. Andrew, Hondo, I have had to go through shit too with him. He called up St. Jude and lied to them. Told them that I stole $130,000. He called up an ex-defendant of mine and made her break her settlement agreement, okay, of a lot of money that was in a liquidated damage place. I mean, you don't think that I would love an apology? I'm never going to get one. I don't think any of us are going to get one.
Wait, Diane, he really did that?
Huh?
He really did that to you? He called
Yeah.
up St. Jude?
Yeah, he called up St. Jude, told them that I stole $130,000. I mean, and then he called an ex-defendant of mine from a lawsuit, and because she's bipolar and didn't know any better and didn't read her papers during our settlement, she talked badly about me and broke her settlement agreement. You see, that's things about lawsuits that people don't know. They're sealed shit.
Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that. I didn't know any of it.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying. So I know that people here have bad feelings about Brian. I'm sorry that people are upset with me that I let him up here, but his children didn't deserve that. This is about his kids. Forget about Brian and the shit that he does.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I agree with you, Julie. That should have never happened.
There's a lot of things that shouldn't have happened. He's doxed a lot of people in our community for no reason because he's mad. And he does go real life. He says he doesn't. I think it was just a shot, Diane. We've defended you against him forever. I get it. I get it. But I would, listen, I would have liked the opportunity for him to say to me, Diane, I'm sorry I did that. I'm sorry that I fucked with your life. I'm sorry that I called up Bob and left him a message. I mean, he went real life on me.
Oh, wow.
I mean, we're all adults here. But the kids, it's about the kids that are innocent. And I think that Karina understands that now.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
It's 2 years later, I think, and I hope she understands that what she did was wrong. And I'm pretty sure she does at this point.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I've been around the community for 2 years to know that nobody messes with CPS callers. It's going in real life. I've seen.
And you'll never do it again, right?
I would never do that again, Diane. My own life. I would never anybody ever.
Mandolin, I get it. What you're saying. I get what you're saying. This is what he wanted for his children. And I don't know if that's a good idea of what he requested for her to talk to his children. I don't really think that that's a good idea. I don't think he cares at this point.
I would have done it, Diane. I would have done it just for the sake of him knowing he has peace of mind.
I know, but I don't think that that's necessary. I think that's
Mm-hmm.
not a necessary thing to do. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but at least when he came up, I asked him to come up here without, being verbally abusive and cursing and all that, and he did do that. As far as him ever admitting to the things that he's done to people on here, I don't think we're ever going to get that from Brian. We're just not.
And I'm sorry. I hope that this would have taken a better than what it did tonight.
Well, you did what you apologized. He got his apology, and that's it. I mean, other than that, there's no taking it any further. I don't agree with you. Having to talk to his children directly. I don't think that his children should be. I don't think that should be brought up again to his children. You know what I mean? I think everybody needs to move past it. He needs to move past it, and to bring it up to his children again and say, "Remember when this is the woman that did that?" I don't think that's a good idea. As as a father, just saying.
And the only reason I would agree with you is because I'm not a mother, but the reason I would do is because as a woman that's older than me, you're much wiser when it comes to certain things, which
Well, I'm not always being older and wiser is not always doesn't always go hand in hand. I do things, that still sometimes I have a 20-year-old mentality. So we say things and do things. It has nothing to do with age. You would think that you get more wisdom as you get older, but that's not always the case, unfortunately, because you're in your 40s. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you would think that in your 40s, right, that you would have a better wisdom. But sometimes we just do things that are fucked up, regardless of how, what age we are. I thought you were all against real lifers. I am against real lifers, Hondo. Absolutely. I hate real lifers on here. Everyone knows how Brian is. No one has forgotten that Diane did something he would never do, and that was give him a chance to come up about this one thing. Yeah, I did give him a chance to come up. I don't know what. I don't know
You
what to
did
say.
the
I
Diane.
don't. I don't think that I did anything.
Best you can do, and I thank you for that. For the opportunity, Diane. To me, that means a lot. Because I don't think anybody else would have been able to get him up there and accept my opinion. If he accepted it. That's if he did accept it.
Well, I hope he did. I mean, I hope he did, and I hope he doesn't keep going. Like I said, I don't think it's a good idea to, rehash this with his children. It's been 2 years. They probably don't even remember it at this point. I just don't think it would be a good thing to do to put his kids back in that place again. There's a lot. Listen, look. This community is filled with real lifers, and that's just a fact.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't agree with any of it. I don't agree with new people coming around and thinking it's okay to do it either. And that's why Randi and I said the original drama community didn't do this. We didn't, pick a person that we didn't like and say, oh, well, let's go real life on them now.
Agree.
Pizza Girl, who's real lifers in my chat right now? Do you want to be more specific? Okay, so listen, Karina, if you want, you don't have to stay up here because I'm going to be signing off shortly. But again, I didn't do. I just want you to know that I didn't do this without saying in the beginning of the live stream that we're going to go back and revisit this old live stream because people wanted to know where you stand now.
Okay.
I am not here in any way. I didn't do this live to tell people, oh, don't accept, the scoop or Karina because of what she did 2 years ago. That was not my intention.
And I think.
So I just want you to know that.
Okay. No, that's acceptable, Diane. I understand, and I have nothing against you. I don't have any plans to clip you or Randy or Wendy. I mean, I have nothing against you ladies.
Oh, no, if you want to clip me, if you want to clip me on your channel, you can clip me. I just felt that some of the stuff that you clipped in the past were not favorable, and I understand why you did that because of I didn't know who you were, but now that I know who you are, I understand why you might have made videos that were not favorable to me. If you want to clip shit that I say on here, if we're having a whatever up here, you can. I don't have a problem with people clipping me unless they're biased and they take things out of context and make me look like the biggest asshole.
and I thank you.
You know, I can't say, you know, what other people think. I can only say for myself. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I can't say that everybody is going to be okay with you. I can't do that.
Correct. No, it's understandable. And I thank you so much for having me up on your panel, clearing
No
things
problem.
up, and then making the best of what we could the best of.
No problem.
Thank you so much, and you have a great evening.
Okay, you too, Karina.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Take care. Okay, yeah. So Love Shack Sarah said, I was a real lifer. I no longer am. I learned valuable lessons from my mistake. 100% regret what I did. Yeah, and that, you know, involved me. And I'm okay to have Sarah in here because she apologized to me. She apologized. And if someone comes to me and, you know, heartfully apologizes for the mess that they, you know, got caught up in, I am absolutely going to accept that apology. Well, I like the asshole Diane, though. I know you do, Jenny. And I understand why Hondo's upset. But again, how am I going to make Bryan do anything? How am I going to make Bryan apologize to everyone? He didn't even apologize to me, and it was my panel. So there you go. It is what it is. People do change after, like I said, I will never make another CPS call. I would have to contact one of my friends who I, know works in social services and works with children and say, listen, do you think this situation is bad? And you're a mandated reporter. Would you think that this child is in danger? I will never make another call again, ever, because I got dragged for years. Sorry, Diana. I know, Andrew, that you're in your feelers. I get it. Please understand that I get it so much. So, does anyone want to yell at me on panel? Does anyone want to come up and kick me in the ass? Anyone? Anyone? If you want to, you can. Oh, that bunch of dangerous, and we don't need that here. I agree. Not today. No one wants to come up and kick my ass. Because I can take an ass kicking if someone wants to give it to me. All right. Well, thank you, Jenny. I hope so. But I do understand the initial shock. I do. I certainly do. Thank you, Lanky Tour. Bravo. Well, I don't know if it's worth a bravo, but I don't know. It just happened. Just happened. No ass kicking? Good. I'm glad no one wants to kick my ass. But if someone does, they can absolutely take a link and come up and kick my ass. Thank you, Mojo. So anyway, listen, we had a few laughs in the beginning. I think that, people have to come up with their own ideas of how they feel about the scoop. I can't make decisions for people. So if BSJ was up on your panel, does that mean he's a Diane supporter now? Yeah. Good question, Andrew. Because, I understand it. I understand all that nonsense about what you guys went through. I think we're as good as it can be. Thank you, D Rod. I think we're as good as we can be. I understand everybody's initial reaction, and I'm sure other people might talk about it, and say that I let Brian up, whatever. I thought in this particular case, because it was his children and what they went through at that time, that if there could be, uh, even though he's done terrible things to me, if there could be a healing moment for him and his children, then why not offer it? Do you know what I'm saying? Do you understand why I did what I did? I hope so. It wasn't to hurt any of my friends, not at all. I agree, Monique, on that. Absolutely. I do think that we have to be careful, who we allow in the community. Absolutely. Yeah, well, you know what, D-Ron? I would love for there to be, an even bigger healing in this community. There are so many people, when I was looking back at that old live stream, the people who used to come into my live stream, there is divisions in this community, and it would be so nice if we could all get back to, the fun things that we used to do, and the draggings and whatever, but be that community again. Um, I really do. I think Diane has been through the mangler enough. Peace and love. Thank you, Mojo Joe. You put your drama BS aside in order to put the kids first. Do not apologize for that, Diane. Thank you, Daria. I mean, Christmas is coming up before you know it, and we are doing the wish list again. We're going to start November 1st, and I would love it if all the channels, all the people who have channels, we can do it again the way we did it the first year. I feel like when some people go live and they go live about something that's affecting the entire community, like let's say for instance, Two Tacos, that whole situation, I would have loved if we could all be in there. Like, I don't know, and I wish those people would come into our live streams that we used to talk with all the time. I hate that those people are not around us anymore. All fairness, Diane was confronting Brian and his behavior and need for apologies, but he left panel. Yeah, he did. He left. My apologies, but his son deserves no respect for what he. Oh, I don't want to talk about that. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. No disrespect to you. I don't want to talk about that. That really has nothing to do with this situation or anything to do with YouTube, as far as I'm concerned. Right. Well, yes, Mary, it's going to be fun, and we're going to, have new rules to make it easier and more efficient for everybody to be dropping links and what people can expect. It's going to be nice, and I'm looking forward to doing it because I love Christmas. He did dodge it quick, moderator, and left in typical Brian fashion. Well, he did. And those are sweet little girls who love their daddy. Exactly. Exactly, Sarah. Yes, let's move on. You've had a bereavement. Life is, yes. I'm sorry to hear about your loss, Mojo. I'm sorry about that. So hopefully we can, I don't know. I feel like, can we try in 2023 to, I don't know, get back to what we used to be? I mean, let's face it, the old days in the drama community were fun. I mean, they were. They were fun. I mean, I was never really good at dragging. I'm not a dragger. I curse when I get mad, call women bitches and shit. Oh no, a new one? Is it a new one or an old one? Is it the one to me in Barnyard that was up there already, MS33? I don't know why she, threatened me. All I did was say, and I'm going to repeat it again, that woman, Jill Banks, okay, came into my side chat and was saying that she saw pictures. And then Barnyard said, yeah, she left comments saying that she saw the picture. So Barnyard sent me the screenshots, and she did indeed say that she saw the pictures. So what I was trying to say was that this woman, your member, is incriminating you as having the pictures. That's what I was doing. Same, Kimberly. I would love it if we can go back to 2019 when all the things allowed now were shunned. Diane, you're fine when you get mad. Yeah, I like to. Okay, let me hold on a second. I'm just curious to see what this new. Let's see. Give me a minute, guys. Give me a minute. I don't see a new community post on Live with Molly Golightly. The one to me is in Barnyard is 3 days ago. I don't think she would put it on her main channel, right? Oh. Oh, well, it's not to me. Dear Karina, well, I'm not going to say her last name. I'm not finished with you. I'll be back in Union City when you see me. It's time to throw down. I hope you're ready, girl. It was funny because we didn't get to the part where Molly came up on panel. She came up and gave us the whole, information, of her history with Karina. So we just didn't get through the whole live stream. Bryan came up, Molly came up. Oy. Yeah, so there wasn't anything. Yeah, I went there, and there's nothing that says my name. It's to Karina. Thank God, Diane. Let's not watch that part. What part? Oh, you mean with Molly on it? Yeah, she just basically came up to say that she knew her and something about a double murder, and the police came to her because Karina gave her name to the police. So she was just giving us like a background, and then Bryan came up, and I don't remember if anybody else came up. I really don't. But I didn't want to go through the whole live stream. In the beginning of the live stream, I was playing. I was live, and Tiffany was live, and she was recording me, and then I was listening to her, and she was, I was trying to imitate her voice and all that kind of stuff. And at the time, Ballet Babe was, a Laura supporter saying something about me sounding nasally and blah, blah, blah. And it was just funny. Randi wasn't up there yet, so I was entertaining myself. So anyway, again, it's been 2 hours. I just came live. Yes, I did say the F word. I said it numerous times, I think, tonight. I don't know. Well, it wasn't to me, Ash. It was to Karina. So I don't know. Looks like there's going to be a throwdown. Thank you. Is it Spivvy? Is that how you say your name? When am I? Yes, God, I did say the F word. I absolutely did. So you know what I'm going to do? If you want to watch, excuse me, if you want to watch the whole old live stream, you can. I will, hold on. I'll drop the link in the chat so that you can go back to it. Oh, for fuck's sake. What are you doing, Diane? It's not like you're new here. You're not new on YouTube. Okay, let me grab the link. And I will drop it. Because it was pretty, it was pretty amusing, actually. Okay, I'm going to drop it. Okay, so I just dropped the link for the live stream. I watched it last night, Diane's channel. I could not stop laughing at you and Randy. Oh my God, Randy was so mad. I think I don't know who was more mad, me or Randy. It was terrible. We were really, really mad. So, if you enjoyed this live stream, give it a thumbs up. Drop. Wait, I'm gonna be like Michelle. Hit my Cash App. Hit my Cash App. Hit my. I don't have a Cash App, but hit my PayPal. Hit my PayPal. I don't have my PayPal in here either. I just thought I would do a little imitation of Michelle. Ash, can you drop my Cash App, please? Ash. But you could join my membership because we're going to do more of our, our Google Meets, which we do weekly. I have been not doing them so consistently weekly because, my life has been crazy fucked up. But, I heard about that. That really upset me, Jenny. Is that the video? All right, hold on. Let me open it. That really bothered me when I heard about that. I didn't see it, but I heard about that. That bothered me. I mean, like, I don't know what you went in there because I kind of liked Amber. I liked her. So I was a little bit upset to hear that they paid her to throw you out. Okay, wait a minute. Open in a new tab. Okay, you want me to play it, I'm assuming. Oh, Mary, no, you didn't win yet. I wrenched her so people wouldn't hit her in my chat. I feel bad. I thought Amber was nice. Okay, let me share the screen. Hold on. Let me make sure my settings are at normal. Yes. Okay. I have to go on mute, I think. Fuck.
Jenny, Jen, stay out of my fucking face before I tell Amber to get rid of you for life. Stay out of my fucking face before I tell Amber to get rid of you for life. I will literally give her $100 to get you out of my face right now.
Listen, I'll co-sponsor that with another.
Yeah.
So listen,
Amber, get rid of her, please.
Amber would be up $200.
Exactly. Everyone's in here saying get rid of her, please.
Done deal. Pay up, bitches.
Get her out. Bye. Bye. All right.
Yes, so, Karen, I did get your super chat. I'm sorry. I mean, yeah.
Hey,
guys. Yes.
Listen, I just want to let you know, if you want to check your Cash App, I just sent you $100 for taking the trash out earlier.
Oh my God! Yeah, I have to do that. Thank you so much.
Out earlier. And I also wanted to do it in honor of your 6,000 mile marker.
Yeah.
Thank you for inviting me on panel tonight.
You're always welcome.
And that's from all my Howies, okay?
Thank you. Oh my God. That is
There you
awesome.
go.
I can't see how to send a heart or something back.
There you go.
Thank you so much. Oh, there it is. I see it. Thank you so much.
You're
And I have
welcome.
to do that. Thank you, though, but I appreciate it. Oh my God, that is awesome. Hey,
Amber Roberts,
yeah, yeah.
this is for
Oh,
booting Jenny. Just like I said, here you go, $100.
I love you. Oh my God. All right. Which bitch do I need to kick out next? We're on a roll.
We're ladies of our word,
Yeah,
darling.
yeah. I said I'd give you $100. I forgot.
Look, you see this ugly mug in the middle? Look, I'm gonna boot his ass. There you go. All right.
No.
$500 for him.
No. The person that I asked you to boot is one of my Patreons just said, I think it was today or yesterday, so they were like, there's this woman who's just talking about how much she hates you for no reason at all. And I'm just like, she's a revolting human being. I've never done anything to her. And all she does is talk about me. I don't know what she's saying. And she's just an ugly soul. And I gave you, and she's rolling her eyes at me. And I just want her. I don't want her in my face. I've never clicked on her channel. I think it's been like 3 years or so. And I don't want to deal with certain people.
Okay. Can you hear me now? I was muted and talking. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay, so I was talking on mute. So I said, what did you say to her in her chat? Because I don't know what you said. But then I said, if there's anyone in here that would like me to throw someone out, pay me $500 and I'll do it. Yes, for the mere price of $500, I'll throw anybody out of here. And I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So, Jenny, what did you say to her? You rolled your eyes like an emoji style? And that was it? Good Lord. Good Lord. Brandy, you got it. He isn't worth 500. That's nasty, Brandy. Too late, BSJ is gone. Look at Brandy wanting to get rid of her husband. All right, guys. You crack me up. So, it is Tuesday. I normally go live on Thursday. I don't know if I'm going live on Thursday unless something happens. I don't know. Will you pay me $500 to be here every time? Listen, Kimberly, you know damn well that I have a whole entire payroll because I pay people off to do my dirty work. I'm behind in my payments, and you're asking me for $500? Just being around triggers her because I call out her lies. Well, I have to get back onto my payroll. I've been neglecting people. Ash needs an upgrade on her car. I owe money to people for doing dirty work for me because that's what I'm known for, doing dirty work. Can I pay you $500 hairs to burn my nose hairs? What? Yes, you were on my payroll. I could start a GoFundMe. But just for, future reference, if anyone wants anyone thrown out of here, you can buy me. Oh, look, bye, Mike. Brandy just paid me to throw you out. What should I do? What should I do? Mike, do you see that? What should I do? What should I do? Decisions. I don't know if $4.99 is enough. Yes, Dirty Diane. I'm Dirty Diane. I mean, Mike, do you want to counter it to get rid of your wife? We could play a whole game. Sarah said she'll cover the other penny. Act with honor, Diane. Oh my, testicle. I don't know, Mike. What are you going to do? Are you going to, try to one up your wife? Listen, Lanky Tour has spoken. Mike, behave yourself. Thank you for coming, Mojo, and I hope you feel better. I know losses are horrible and they're not easy to just get over, but if you need to laugh, come over here or go to Randy's or go to Amanda's or whoever's live, because that's all you have is about a penny. Yeah, Mike, you need to get on your hands and knees. Why? What did I say? How do I say it? Why is everyone, Randy and I were on the phone last night. Just having a conversation, talking about shit, life shit. And I think when her and Wendy were live, they were talking about mommy ramblings, and they were playing something that she was saying. And okay, so I first should say, Randy said to me, "Can you say this word?" And I said, "What word?" And she said, "Humiliate." And she started laughing and she said, "No, you can't say it." And of course, then she said that they had played Mommy Ramblings saying the word over and over and over again. And she was laughing because she knows that certain words that have H's, they don't pronounce the H. That's the kind of stuff that Randy and I talk about on the phone, like silly, stupid stuff. So she said, "Say humiliate," and I did. And she said, she started laughing. Well, of course you did, Unbothered. Of course you did, because Randy was too, and she was going to say something, and she didn't. I said, "I've been humiliated enough in my own chat by people here for the way, of my accent from New York. I'm not saying that all people in New York do that, but I do." No, Testicle, your name never comes up. We don't necessarily talk about people on YouTube. The reason that Mommy Ramblings was brought up is because Randy wanted to see if I could say the word, and she used her as an example. Okay, thank you, Cassandra. Yeah, being on YouTube and Mom and Sons have got me through. I'm on here every day. Well, it helps. I get it. I definitely understand. It does help. Right, Mary? So you're a New Yorker. We say things, listen, when I moved to Pennsylvania and the first office that I worked in, the girls just used me as fun. Like they would say, "Diane, say that word again. Can you say that word again?" So I was kind of like a little, fun toy for them. It's only funny when I say it. What are you talking about, Unbothered? No, no, we don't talk about them. Ash, would you hurry up and stick Hondo in the trunk? He's been misbehaving. Ask Diane about what he did at the end of my. Oh my God! Do you know, Jenny? You had that on unlisted because when I was on your panel, I missed it because I was looking at the chat. Oh my God! When I went back and looked at it, it's like that was gross. It was really gross. Hondo, I know it was an accident and shit, but damn. It's like, where did you get that picture? I mean, that was scary. Scary looking. But it was so weird. I was reading the chat. I turned away for like a second, and the next thing I know, we're off air. Yeah, I know. I don't think that you do want to see it, Julie. It was gross. I know it's unlisted, but somehow I was able to click on it. I don't know how I was able to do that, but I went all the way to the end and I was like, oh my God, it was from Pornhub. Yeah, it's a stock photo of a very, very, very large body part. Very large. And I'm sitting there going, we're off air? What happened? And of course, that was what happened. I didn't even see it while it was happening. So you go to Pornhub, Hondo, is that it? He had it. You know what? I don't even know how that happened. I guess he was using it for some other reason somewhere else for another channel or something. I'm not even sure, but he hit something apparently, and when he hit that, it showed up. Yeah, it did scare me, Hondo. It damaged me actually. It actually damaged me. Probably Jenny. I mean, I've seen too many things in the past 2 weeks. Too many boobies, asses, and then that. I mean, I'm being scarred here. I don't need to see that stuff. I mean, if you're going to show body parts, show good ones. You know what I mean? Like, that thing that you showed Hondo was gross. It was really gross. And Bryan did show his, his behind. I didn't need to see that either. And I did see Molly's, yes, I did see Molly's boobs. I did not see Michelle's when she did it, but there apparently is a whole thing where Michelle is claiming that her boobs are better than Molly's and vice versa. I haven't seen Michelle's, so I can't speak on them. I don't want to really speak on anybody's boobs. I have small boobs, by the way. I have small boobs. I am part of the teeny tiny club. Small ones. I like them small. They don't sag. All right, guys. I think I'm going to you too, Jenny. See, I don't know the size of everybody's breasts. I don't know why I have to. I was behind in the stream, and I heard you say you would never report anything again. Please check your state. Everyone is yes. You know what, Bashful? I do know that certain states, I believe Texas is one of the states that everybody is mandated. There are certain states that every citizen is a mandated reporter, not in the state I live in. But I've been, you have to understand, I was traumatized by, the outcome of me, making a call back in 2017. I got, ripped a new asshole in the community because people didn't want to admit that they had anything to do with it. And I will never, ever, ever throw anybody under the bus. I will never, ever do that. My lips are sealed. So there's that. Yes, I get it. I get it, Hondo. I understand, but you did the right thing at the time. I thought I did the right thing at the time, and I felt like 13 other people prior to me calling, obviously did the right thing. But in a drama community, when you have people that want to get mad at you for doing something and call you out for it, they're gonna call you out for it. And I was supposed to be an anonymous caller, but because I shared it with the people who knew that I was calling, they outed me at some point. So it's a long story. I don't want to even go back into it, but again, I would never, ever, uh, bring those people's name into it. Just wouldn't do it. Yeah, I agree, Sarah. Yeah, that's with me, Lankator, same things. Because boobs are essentially fat, right? Um, unless you have fake boobs, right? Then they're like gummy bear things, gummy things, saline, or silicone. I did contemplate a long, 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 long time ago having a breast augmentation, but then I realized that I'm not up for the pain or having drains put in me or anything like that. So I said, you know what? If I need to fill my dress out, um, I'll just get a padded bra. I found it much more easy to find clothes to fit me with having small breasts. And then I thought about it. Well, if my breasts are bigger than my body, let's say my body frame, am I going to have a hard time finding clothes? So I nipped that in the bud. Diane, if that thing was coming at you in a nightmare, don't trip or it will. I'm not, I'm pretty sure, Hondo, I'm never going to have a nightmare about that. Now, I'm 5'4", lanky. Yeah, I will never have a dream about that thing. You know what, Lanky Tour, a really good store. It depends, not, I like a lot of their things. White House Black Market, they have really small sizes there. So I can always depend on getting pants there that fit me. So I don't love everything that they have, but they do have a lot of nice clothes. White House Black Market. And so if you're a zero, let's say, and you order a zero, you're going to get a true zero from that store. Oh God, Sarah, you are wicked. You are wicked to the core. You're just wicked to the core. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. It's already 11:30. I think I've been on. I don't know. What time did I come on? 8 o'clock? No, 8:45. Yeah, so I've been on long enough. Yeah, you laugh, Sarah. You are. You, um, a size 8. I'm 200 pounds, but still a size 8. It's a thing. Shut up, Mike. It was fun, you all. Have a great night. Love you. See you all tomorrow night. Yeah, Jenny will be live tomorrow night. You never know what happens over there. You just never know. Uh, I'm sorry that someone paid to have you thrown out of a chat. I like Amber. Oh, you did? Pickle Pickle, thank you. Pickle Pickle is my girl, by the way. She does all in this design that on this particular hoodie is my mother and daughter designs that are in my merch store. Um, there's quite a few of them there, and it was in honor of my mother. And of course, Pickle Pickle helped me, but there's so many different designs in there. So it's a great, gift for your mother or your sister, and so many other beautiful sayings in there. So, and it's 10% off with Save 10. Nothing channel related, all just really nice sayings and designs. Yeah, Mary, Pickle Pickle put this avatar and she put me in a ton of different hoodies with different designs on it. That was her idea to do that. So I thought it was brilliant. So I can change it whenever I want into another hoodie. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Love you all for being here with me tonight. I hope that people are not angry at me for what I did tonight. Um, Nothing like that was planned. I I still think it was a good thing that for the sake of the children, uh, that Karina did apologize to Brian. I gave him, the platform for that reason. I hope that Brian will stop being, doing the things that he did, and I would hope that he would leave me alone. Anyway, see you all around the tubes. Everybody goes, people go live tomorrow night, the next night, everybody's going live, pretty much on a schedule, but sometimes not so much. All right, everybody. I'll see you soon. Be good to each other, be good to yourself, and thank you for being here, as always.